Well, that is not as a smooth transition as I wanted to, but it works out just the same. That worked out relatively well. The music sadly did not quiet down exactly when I wanted it to. My face looks shiny today. Okay, cool. What's up, people? How's it going today? How's everyone doing? As always, my name is Token816, and I'm happy to be here with you guys. We are here for our Arcade Battle League, the ABL Season 2 draft. Super, super happy to be doing this draft here today with you guys. Very, very excited for that. Now, I know everyone out there probably has questions. How does the draft work? Even if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, I get that. I'm going to be explaining all the rules and everything as I go through all of this. So, I'm trying to think. I probably should have made a list of where to begin with. Anyways, welcome. I guess I can say welcome. I see you haven't corrected my name yet. No, I did not. I left it as I typed it in earlier. He wants a "the" in front of his name. But we do have... I guess I'll just start off by explaining what this is. So this is a draft-style Pokemon League. So it's a lot like a sporting league where each one of the names there on the side is their team name. Each team has a coach, and each coach is a member from our Discord that will be drafting a set team of Pokemon. So in this set team, every team will have 10 Pokemon, and they will have 1 Mega. The teams are created and drafted through a point system that I developed with a couple other people. So you start off with 1,000 points, and then you have to draft 1 Tier 1 Pokemon, 1 Tier 2 Pokemon, 2 Tier 3 Pokemon, a Tier 4 Pokemon, a Tier 5 Pokemon, and a Mega, which that gets up to your first 7 Pokemon. And that'll bring you down to about 400 points, depending on your Mega, but I can get into that in a second. So that'll bring you down to about 400 points. And then you draft your last 4 Pokemon, depending on those last 400 points, depending on how you want to use them. So it's very, very nice in that way. For all of your free slots. So, how you get extra points is by picking a worse Mega and a worse tier. Now the tiers are up in our draft league section on the Discord. They are pinned in there if anybody wants to follow along with us. We also have a Google Docs spreadsheet that is going to be live updated for you guys. That is going to have everything in it from who's on what team, so you guys can kind of keep track of who is where and all of that good stuff. If anybody has any questions about how this is working or whatever, we're just going to kind of be drafting, going through everything, and yeah, having a good time here today. Very, very much looking forward to this. Very, very excited for this. And I do have some co-hosts that will be coming in, coming out, doing everything. So we are doing a snake-style draft. And it's going to start with our first coach, RTSK, the Prideful Pelipers, and it'll wrap up with Sean, our last coach of the Indianapolis Infernapes. And then, so we'll go through, and then it'll start back at the bottom and go back up to the top, and just repeat until we're all through with everyone's picks. Now, each coach does have 60 seconds to get through their pick, especially if they're sniped the pick before, so they'll probably take full advantage of those 60 seconds. So I guess I'm just gonna I'm gonna open the floodgates here. I'm gonna open up the Discord so you guys can hear everyone, and we'll introduce the coaches that are here. How many coaches do we have here today? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including myself. I knew a couple weren't going to be here, but I don't know if some others are going to be joining us. But we had 7 here to commentate randomly throughout, and some people I know specifically wanted to co-host rounds with me. So, okay, guys, I'm going to talk over you guys so nobody says anything dumb. Okay, we're live.
Oh,
I know. All right, so let me turn some of you guys up so they can hear.
You make me like a solid 200.
Oh, I really gotta turn Marcus up. There we go. Let's get... Hey, Inferno Man.
What's up?
Wait, can you hear me?
Alright.
Is that Sean?
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
No, Sean's actually here. Sean, are you on your phone?
Hey, it's working!
It's working.
Wait, is Charlie there?
Yeah, it's also, okay, so we got Sean and
I've
Charlie.
never used Discord before. I don't know how it works.
I'm here with
I didn't realize that was just automatically.
Okay, so just a refresher of some things I went over. You know what, I actually gotta turn
Yeah, I'm
Sean
gonna turn off the
down.
stream.
Okay.
My God, somebody
Turn off the stream.
Yeah, I was about to say, I gotta turn
Is it
down
really
Sean so
confusing?
much. There's so much background noise coming in from that.
I can only hear it from there though. I'm gonna turn it. How do I do that?
Okay, so just a refresher, because I don't know if you guys were watching the stream or not. You guys have 60 seconds to make your picks. We're going to be going in a snake-style draft. You can draft from any tier at any time. You are keeping track of your points. You have to use all of your points, all 1,000 points. If you don't, good luck, because there's going to be a bad punishment. I've come up with part of it already, but not all of it. It's going to make your season hell if you don't keep track of your points. So do the maths. Make sure you use all 1,000.
I hope.
Don't go over, don't go under.
If you go over, we get the pick what 6 you have to bring every single week.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That is
go
not
over.
what the punishment is, but I do actually like that. That's
I like
not
that.
bad.
I do too. I do too.
I like that. That your opponent gets to pick which 6 Pokemon you bring. that's pretty rough.
Yes, it
That's
will.
pretty rough.
Well, if we just draft tier 1s, I guess that wouldn't really matter.
My 2 pieces of paper.
I guess that's fair, but then can we just stick to the point system?
Yeah.
Can you guys just not click this up, please? Thank you.
Okay, and so for those of you guys who are watching, I did actually turn off notifications and our follower goal and stuff like that today, just because this is going up on YouTube afterwards. So if anybody does follow or anything like that, I will get to it. We are going to be taking a break, about a 10-minute break after round 5, so I will be thanking everyone for bits, follows, subscriptions, everything like that. I'll be thanking right before the break, or maybe at the end of each round or something like that. I'll take a look. But it's if you follow during a round and you don't see your name pop up or anything like that, it's just on this specific stream. I just wanted to make that clear, just because this is going on YouTube after the fact and it's a little bit different. I also won't be reading chat as much as I usually do. I'll be reading a couple questions if I see them, but for the most part, I will not be reading chat. So we do have a question here real quick. Wait, Token said the draft would go on for around 4 hours, but 12 times 11 is 132 minutes. How does this work? Well, we take a 10-minute break. I'm still explaining things. Yeah, Bird's right.
And he's gonna talk in between a bunch.
Yeah,
He likes to talk.
so me and whoever is co-hosting the rounds, or if anybody else wants to jump in and they have a comment on it, we're going to be talking about why people are drafting specific things, just so that you guys get a good idea of what's going on, synergies that are happening. If we see something like, oh, this person's making a Trick Room team, or oh, this person picked this up because it has Tailwind, or something like that, Rain team, Sand team, we'll be pointing out things like that just so that you guys are on the same page with all of us. We're going to be speculating what people are trying to draft. Nobody speculate what I'm trying to draft, because I literally have 5 Pokemon written down on a sheet of paper, and they all do the same thing. I just want one of them. So, if you can speculate what I'm drafting,
you're winging it.
You know more than I do about my team. So that's about what I can say.
Same for me. Same for mine.
Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
Pika, are you sure?
Token?
Is she still here? Did she leave?
No, she's not. She left.
She did that? Okay, 'cause she just texted me saying that she's gonna message me her picks. So that's fine.
Token, I have a quick message from Zeta. He won't be able to make it, and I'm talking with him if I'm going to take his picks or not.
Okay.
So
Sure, if you're not
give an
taking his
update.
picks, we'll just skip him, and then or we could just all pick his team together.
I like that idea. I like that
I'm gonna
idea.
message.
I'm gonna message him about that first.
Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
just
well,
gonna-
I'll explain a
First
few
round
more
pick
things
is
while we're
Mr.
giving him a
Mime.
couple minutes. So, the Draft League is going to take place over 8 weeks. We're going to play 1 battle a week on Pokemon Showdown. All of my battles will be uploaded to YouTube if you guys do want to see them. So all of my battles
do a
will be
compilation
uploaded along
video?
with a team prep video. I'll be doing that just so you guys can really see my teams and stuff like that. The team prep video will be going up after I play my matches during the week, not so that my opponent can't watch it and then see what I'm preparing for. So those will be going up after I do the battle, and then I'll be putting up the battle after that. But yeah, 8 weeks, and then we're going to be doing a tournament. The top 8 teams during the regular season will make the tournament. And then it's just kind of like single elimination from there up to a championship, and the champion gets pretty much a $60 prize, which is not half bad for a small channel like this. So, yeah, you guys get to pick any game you guys want up to $60. I will buy it for you. Any system, I'll ship it to your house or just pay for it or whatever. So not a bad prize. I think that's it for that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to...
Can you explain how the Z crystals work?
Sure. So last season we had you draft a specific Z crystal, but you could use them on any of your Pokemon. This season, what we're going to be doing is you guys are going to have 24 hours after the draft is over to DM me or write in the Draft League thing and tag me in it. Let me know who your Z captain is. Now, a Z captain is going to be whichever Pokemon you want to use the Z crystals. Now, it can use any Z crystal if it's not on the banned list, but it can use any Z crystal for the most part. And it's just a different way to prepare for things, and I kind of want to see how this goes compared to drafting a specific Z crystal. So,
To confirm, I have a quick question on that.
go for it.
To confirm, when you say they can use any Z crystal, it doesn't have to stay consistent. Like, let's say I had a Mr. Mime, and it could use... I'm just gonna keep going Mr. Mime.
It's fine.
And it had a bunch of different types of moves. I'm not stuck in one crystal with that captain. I could have it use one week and a different one the next week.
Are you talking about Z crystals? You can have...
Z, like the Z move. Yeah, I could have that particular Z captain.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah, like if you have... Okay, yeah, let's say you have a Salamence. In one week, you're running it special, and it's your Z captain, and you want to run Z Fire Blast, so that you have like a Z Fire move. So you run Firium Z, whatever it is. And then the next week, you're running it physical, and you want to run Dragonium Z on it with Outrage.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. So that just adds another depth to it.
I like that better than last season.
Yes, this is a lot better than last season. Oh boy, Charlie just messaged me his first pick.
I'm gonna give the last Zeta update. Zeta agrees that it's interesting that everyone picks his ones, and he also asked me to tell you guys to do your worst.
Do our worst.
Oh boy.
You don't want me to do that.
Maybe should I just do what we did last year for the people that don't show up, and we'll just randomize his picks afterwards, after everyone else's pick?
Yeah.
So that we all get whatever we want.
Fair.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll just randomize his picks afterwards.
Okay.
So we'll do that. So he'll still get a random team, but it's not picked by us. It's gonna be picked by a computer
It's not us being
thing.
assholes.
It's gonna be picked by a generator. Okay. So I guess, without further ado, let me open that up bigger. Oh, I can actually see myself in chat and everything now. This is good.
Oh.
Which means that I can switch this over to this. Yes. The only problem is that the timer is just on like a separate little thing, so this is gonna be a little bit weird. I'll just keep the timer there, maybe? Okay. We'll see how this works with the timer. But
I mean, we can count it down out loud as a group, too.
60, 59, 50. Oh my god, that'd be so
God, that's gonna be a nightmare.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even introduce you guys. We can all introduce ourselves and our teams if you guys want to. So we can go in draft order from who is here. So I guess with our first round picked, we do have RTSK of the Prideful Pelipers, just so you guys can know whose name is which. Is he here? RTSK?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there we go. Why do you sound so quiet? Are you far away from your mic?
Nope, I am right here.
I have you at 200%, and I can barely hear you.
Yeah, okay, well.
That is not good. Alright, see if you can get a little bit closer to your mic, because I can barely hear you. While he's fixing that, let's move on. We do have draft pick number 2, the Spaghetti Boys, our Kev for mod, hashtag Kev for mod. Best mod, gotta love it.
Shalom.
It's one. I thought you were gonna shout something like Raptors in 4 or something like that.
I mean Raptors in 4.
Yeah, that
Heard
sounds more accurate. Wow, this hat makes my forehead look huge. Let's not do that.
Your forehead makes
You're wearing a hat?
Fucking 5 head today. Alright.
Yeah, you are wearing a hat. I didn't see that.
What's up, Psychic Fox? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to our draft. Alright, next up, we do have the tiniest of ninjas, who is now the coach of the tiniest Tyrannitars. You have Tiny Ninja.
I am here to be small, yet fierce.
Small and fierce. Gotta love it. Gotta love
Those
it.
are the scariest.
Alright, next up we do... I don't think you have a gamer tag, but we do actually have one of my friends from high school. We do have the head coach of the Mount Vernon Plusles. We have Charlie. Is Charlie here? Because I know we kind of turned them down. I don't know if he's with Sean or not.
I think they're hanging out together. They're in the same apartment this summer.
Okay, all right. So they'll be saying stuff as it goes on. Next we have the oh boy, Quake. You're gonna have to help me out, man.
Okay, the Walthamstow Walreins, my dude.
Walthamstow Walreins. There you Walthamstow. I probably could have said that.
Yeah.
I just did not trust myself by looking at it.
It's alright, man.
Oh, I got it.
It happens, it happens. But so the coach of the Walthamstow Walreins, we have GG Quake.
Hello.
Hello, yes. At the 6th pick, we have me. I am your coach of the Miami Heat Trans. So I'm happy about that. Now our second Mount Vernon team. Gotta love it. We have, for the 7th pick, we have the Mount Vernon Minans. So the Minans and the Plusles. Oh boy. We have the Minans and the Plusles. So the coach of the Minans is actually going to be Nikki G. I don't know if he is here. No, he's not here. Kevin, do you want to message him, see if he wants to come by for the first hour or so?
He's watching the stream, but he's just gonna type in the Discord.
Perfectly fine. I didn't know if he wanted to come by and at least say hi. That is not a problem, though. At spot 8, we do have Shield and Friends. Still don't know why he picked that name, but I gotta ask him about that. But we do have Zeta, who is not going to be drafting with us today. So his team will be randomized afterwards, sadly. At spot number 9, we do have Miss Pika Wolf. But I think she's just going to message her stuff as well. She was here earlier. Is she here? She's not here.
No.
Never mind. Okay. Wow, it's like everybody dropped out real quick. At spot number 10, we do have Yellow the Great, coach of the Yellow Empire. My bad. Is he not going to say hi either? Yeah, that's about the best hi that you could get. Okay.
You did it! Yay!
You did it! Yay!
Proud of you.
Words!
I was going to do something like National Anthem-esque, but then my volume turned down. I couldn't hear when you spelled my
Oh
name.
boy. Oh boy. Okay. It's at draft pick 11, we have the coach of the biggest Daves. We have Sir Cloud.
Yes, I'm here
Yes.
for now.
Super happy about that, aren't you?
Oh, I am so entertained
And
by
for
this.
the last pick and our wheel pick, gotta love that wheel pick. We have Inferno Man or Sean. I'll probably be calling him both today. The coach of the Indianapolis Infernapes. So he'll be coming in and out too. He is with the coach of the Mount Vernon Plusles. We'll see if they're.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Oh, they are here. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
I had to mute myself, my bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So I can actually. There's not as much background noise. I can.
Yeah, I had the stream on. It was really confusing.
Gotcha. I can imagine. Yeah, it gets weird when you have the stream delay and then there's like an echo.
I turned it or muted it. Should be fine.
Alright, so I am actually going to go to my notifications real quick, just so I can thank people if we had any. Tin Man, thank you for the subscription. Same thing with Super Duper Kev. I appreciate that. 16 months now, Kev. That's crazy, man. And then Psychic Fox, thank you for your follow. So I will be doing notifications. They don't appear on the screen for today's stream, but I'll be saying them in between rounds and stuff like that. I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get RTSK in here. You're gonna be co-hosting this first round with me and the second round.
I like Liverpool now.
It's still a little choppy. I don't know, man.
Damn it. Okay, well that's just the Wi-Fi thing.
It's just a Wi-Fi thing. That's fine. That's fine. I can kind of.
I can try.
His phone
to
should
do
go up in about an hour or two.
What was that, Quake?
It should go up in like an hour or two, around 8 PM my time. His volume goes up. I don't know.
Oh,
His
that's
volume's iffy.
interesting.
Huh? Okay.
Do you have a sibling that's like downloading porn in the background? So they just kind of.
No, unfortunately not.
Sort of.
Cat Richard.
Damn
not yet.
siblings.
I'm gonna give you. All right, RTSK. I'm gonna start the timer, and then you can tell us your pick, and we'll talk about it for a little bit. All right, 3, 2, 1, and the first pick of season 2 is.
Magirna.
Oof.
Has a great typing at Sarasiel. Has a lot of ways to set up. Mine, and obviously can snowball out of control with Soulheart.
It's so quiet on his end.
Oh, yeah.
That is the quietest thing. I heard typing, and then you like started saying a couple of things. I might have to have.
I'll help.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might
Trevor.
just have you guys all talk with me because that is.
You picked Magirna.
Yeah, I heard Magirna, so let's get Magirna on the screen here for you guys.
I honestly expected him to pick a Pelipper. Like that was like.
No, he did
what I was
Pelipper
expecting.
last year, so I'm not too surprised.
Not the year of the Pelipper,
The year of the it's not the year of the Pelipper anymore.
fortunately. But yeah,
Not bad.
Yeah,
So
Magirna
Magirna.
Pelipper,
I like
good
that.
base.
Steel Fairy typing, absolutely great. So good. One of the best abilities in the game, honestly, was Soul Heart.
Sweet.
So it has.
good.
Is it called Soul Heart? Something like that.
Yeah, so hard.
Okay, so what it does is, so Magirna has a great move. That's kind of, it's a fairy type move. I think it's 120 base power, and it lowers its special attack by 2 stages. Most of the time, that's
130.
going to knock out something, which means that it only lowers its attack by 1 stage, because whenever it knocks out a Pokemon, it gets a boost in the special attack. Is that right?
Yeah, it's 130 base power, but yeah, basically.
It's 130 base power?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
Yikes.
Yeah,
dang
come
it, that is
on.
nasty. Okay, I thought it was 120 base power.
Yeah, no, it's
I
insane.
severely
Oh.
overlooked this Pokemon. Super, super strong. Steel typing is incredible in today's meta. Fairy typing is incredible in today's meta. Probably one of the strongest tier 1 picks. There's probably like 5 or 6 tier 1 picks that are super, super strong. That's definitely one of them. So, not too
Yeah, I can
shabby,
pull
man. I
switch
like
too,
it.
we can set up. Yeah.
I like that pick. All right, we'll leave Magirna up there. But let's go ahead and restart this timer. And Kevin, what you got for us?
Nah, don't even start the timer. I'm picking Landorus T.
Yes, let's go.
You got it!
Alright, so you want to talk about why you're picking Lando T, or
Don't sleep on my team. That's all I'm gonna say.
don't sleep on my team? That's a scary thought.
I'm gonna let you know, you don't have to start the timer on me either. You know what I'm picking. Kev
That's
knows what,
fair.
everybody knows what I'm picking. It was my first pick last time.
Victini.
Oh, I know what you're picking too. Yeah, you're picking Victini. Okay, that's fair. But anyway, so okay, Lando T, incredibly good. You can run it Rocky Helmet, kind of bulky with Intimidate, Rocky Helmet, Stealth Rocks, Defog. Really, really good as Stealth Rock setter, a defogger. It's also hits like a truck, physically and specially. It's actually not half bad. Great Life Orb user. Great typing. The fact that it's immunity to ground. ×4 weakness to ice is not great, but for the most part, they're not going to be using ice types. Like, ice types
not
just
too bad.
aren't that strong in the meta because they're so frail. So all you got to be careful for is ice type moves, but most of the time they're not going to be stabbed. So that's not bad.
Oh, Intimidate too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Intimidate Rocky Helmet is just ugh, nasty. It's so strong. All right. So what? Anything you got to say about it, Kevin, or is it just don't sleep on my team and you're gonna leave it a secret?
I'll leave it a secret.
Oh, okay.
Spooky.
Okay, I can get behind that. Just gonna casually leave it a secret. So then we can move you over here, Orlando T. And then we gotta move, and I guess Tiny said don't even start the timer. She already
even
knows
know.
what she's picking.
Cool, we got this. Let's do this.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure. That was the Pokemon I said I was gonna cry if I didn't get it.
I
so I'm
figured,
super happy that
yeah.
I got
So
it.
I was actually, I'm a little sad. You kind of sniped me a little bit. If you didn't pick up Victini first round, we talked about how you wanted it. I also kind of wanted it this season because I had it in the first draft league I ever did. Super powerful. So do you want to tell us a little bit about Victini, or do you want me to go into it?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay.
It's fire psychic.
It is. It's Fire Psychic type with a very nice ability in Victory Star. So Victory Star boosts the accuracy of any move. I think it's by 1.3 or something like that. It's very nice to have. So you can use.
1.1.
It's 1. Was it 1.1?
1.1.
Okay, that still is pretty good. Any kind of boost to accuracy, especially in Pokemon, because when you see a move that's 90% accurate, it's not 90% accurate. You'll probably hit it like maybe
It's
75% of the time.
accurate.
So, gotta love Pokemon with that. But yeah, it's got 2 great stabs in Fire and Psychic. Great ability, super strong, 100 base stats across the board because it's one of those like mythical whatevers. Really great in that way. It's got the super stylish move of V-Create.
Yup.
V-Create Choice Band will literally knock out almost anything in the game. So...
And it's got the cutest blue eyes, and I love it
and
so
she just
much.
wants it because it's adorable. But you know what? It's incredibly strong, so we can't be too upset with that.
Fierce. There's a
Tiny
theme
and
here.
fierce. Yeah, we can't get too upset with that. But God, it is.
We are the tiny Tyrannotars, and we will rock.
we will. All right. So if anybody gets that reference, dodgeball. Yeah. Feel free to. I was gonna say write it in the comment section below or in chat, but it's dodgeball. All right. Let me go ahead and start this timer up. Let's see here. Oh, okay. My parents just got home. Let's go ahead and just move right on to the next pick. So, Charlie, are you here for your pick?
I select Mega Mawile.
Ooh, yeah.
No. Oh, that scares me.
Yes, Charlie.
Son of a bitch!
That actually really scares me. So, Charlie did not participate in our last league, but Charlie is actually one of the best battlers I know, and I will always say that. And I don't say that about a lot of people. Charlie scares the shit out of me with stuff that he drafts. So the fact that he's starting off with something this powerful is absolutely incredible. That is a tier 1 mega. So Charlie gets no bonus points, so he'll only have the 400 at the end. Do you want to talk a little bit about Mega Mawile, or... Is he still here? I think he just said it and dipped. Anyways, Mega Mawile, another Steel Fairy type going. So that's 2 in... That might be the only 2. Is there another Steel Fairy?
Klefki.
Klefki, you're right, you're
Time
right.
to pick a different mega.
So 2
Don't
out of the
disrespect
3.
Klefki.
My pick is
That is absolutely powerful. Like, it's kind of everything we said with Magearna, except Magearna being more special. This is just more physical and just hits like a truck. Does it get huge power or pure power? It's huge power, right?
Huge power.
It's huge power? Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, because Mega Metacham's the pure power one. So it gets huge power, which boosts its attack. Absolutely crazy. Iron
The
Head.
highest attack stat in the game, literally.
Yeah.
More than stuff like Mega Mewtwo, whatever.
Yeah. So as RTSK said, it's got the highest attack stat pretty much in the game. Honestly, behind Mega Metagross, I feel like this is one of the scariest megas out there.
Yeah.
We did ban Mega Metagross. Not using that in Draft League format.
Oh, give me a sec.
But no, it's really good Pokemon. Gosh, people are drafting some scary stuff already. So those are really solid first 4 picks so far. Let's get this timer going back again. And let's get into I'm gonna say this right at one point during the stream. Walthamstow?
Yes, Walthamstow.
Walthamstow. Okay, I had the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
So man.
But,
you need to think a little bit about waffles, from what I know.
That works.
What happened with waffles?
Thought we were on chocolate, but whatever.
Wolfenstone.
Oh, you know what? That actually kind of helps. I like that. Wolfenstone. Okay. I can actually. Okay. I got
You're
this.
welcome.
My white ass is being helpful. So.
Racist jokes.
I appreciate that. Okay, so let's go ahead. Quick, I'm sorry I used most of your timer. What are you picking?
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Diancie Mega.
Yep.
Mega Diancie. Wow.
Yes, that-
very strong Pokemon. Another Mega being picked. So that's
Mega Mawile scares the shit out.
yeah. Mega Mawile. Yeesh.
It's not so good for me.
It is scary one.
Yeah, so Mega Mawile completely walls your Mega your Mega Diancie. Mega Diancie does get the beautiful ability of Magic Bounce though. So
Yes.
you really don't even need a Rapid Spin or anything like that, which is
I mean,
beautiful.
Probably what?
Technically no, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean you could still get one, but it's just saying like for the most part, why do I not see? Do I not have a Mega Diancie on here? Come on, I gotta have a.
Really?
There's Diancie.
How could you, Token?
I know. I'm like kind of upset with myself. Where is?
And, ladies and gentlemen, Token failed himself.
I know. I'm a
Again.
little bit upset that this is the only Mega that I don't think is on here.
What? Not
So I
even
picked
a-
the one.
Pick the one Mega that I don't
Okay.
actually have a moving sprite for.
Shame
I'm
on
sorry.
you.
Well, we're just gonna throw up normal Diancie.
With an
Just so
M
you guys
on
can
it.
kind of see what the Pokemon looks like.
Just put an M next to it.
Normal Diancie is not that great, but Mega Diancie is very good. So why we
Yes.
said that Mega Mawile completely walls it is because Mega Mawile is Steel type, and Steel type is 4 times effective to Mega Diancie. So one Iron Head and Mega Diancie goes bye-bye. But Mega Diancie gets access to great physical and special moves, and it can use both of them. I've actually used it as a mixed attacker before. Very, very, very powerful. Diamond Storm. Diamond Storm having the 50% chance to raise your defense is... It's kind of busted, but it's very good. If I'm not mistaken, that is a Tier 1 Mega?
Yes.
Am I correct in saying that? Okay.
Points. Yeah.
So it is a Tier 1 Mega. Not bad. I think it's a great choice. Very, very easy to build a team around with because it pairs so well with so many things, and you can also use it in so many different ways. So one of the best things about a lot of the Pokemon that we've seen so far is that they're incredibly versatile. They get access to a lot of different moves they can use. Most of these Pokemon can be run physically or specially or bulky or hyper offensively. Like they have so many different sets that they can use, and that makes a Pokemon scary in a draft format because you don't know what to prepare for. So it's like when I go up against a Mega Diancie, I'm scared to bring Hazards, I'm scared to bring Toxic, I'm scared to bring so many different things just because it's such a threat. It can really mess up a team very, very quickly, and it can also take away a lot of strategies just by having Magic Bounce. Very, very, very strong Pokemon. Good pick. Good pick. It was actually one of the Megas I was looking at this year. So, not
Well,
bad.
I'm just happy I'm here to draft this time.
Oh, that's true! Yeah, that's right. You weren't able to make the draft last
Yeah.
time. Alright, so I'm going to start the timer for me. So, I really should have planned out a draft before this. Let's take a look at the list real quick.
Get an F in chat token.
Yeah, let's get some Fs in chat for tokens preparing for draft.
Or better yet, some EVs.
There's so many different Pokemon that I want to use. You know what I think I'm going to do? I am going to go for a Sand Team. No thanks, Bird. We saw how that worked out last year for you. So, I am actually going to go for my MVP of last season. Really helped me out. Took out so many Pokemon. Was my strongest killer. 6-0'd one person. Super strong. I am going to go with Mega Pinsir.
God!
Yeah!
And he angered 2 people.
Both my Megas! Okay.
I'm going to go with Mega Pinsir. I had to pick up Mega Pinsir just because that thing is nasty. So I
Are you gonna
love
be
it
okay,
because of the
Peony?
Aerialate ability. Makes normal type moves into flying type, plus it gives them a boost. And flying type is stab, so it gets both boosts. Really, really good Pokemon. What was that?
Oh, just Nick PG has chosen his.
What did I? Okay,
No,
we gotta fix your mic. RTS came in.
Damn. It's that hard to get. Yeah, fuck.
It's alright, it's alright. So, Mega Pinsir. The nice thing with Aerialate, I love to use it with Quick Attack. Just because it's stab, priority, gets the boost. It's super, super nice. So, makes Quick Attack very, very powerful, very, very viable. Absolutely love it. Super strong. Very, very physically offensive Pokemon. 4 times weak to Stealth Rocks, which is a little scary that I don't like. So I gotta get me a good Rapid Spinner. But other than that, it pairs well with so many Pokemon. I've used this, so I picked it up on a draft league on a whim because I was like, it's ugly. I'll pick it up. It looks cool. And I used it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is power. So, very, very excited to be using it. I love powerful bugs. It's, gotta love powerful bugs, man. So, I'm gonna write down my pick real quick just so I don't forget.
Token, didn't you 6-0 me with Mega Pinsir?
I think I 6-0'd you, yes. I'm pretty sure I 6-0'd
You also 6-0'd me.
Pinsir.
You 6-0'd me.
Oh, well then I 6-0'd 2 people with Mega Pinsir.
That
So
sounds
it was,
fun.
like I said, it was very, very great last season. Super, super
Your Mega
strong.
Pinsir is the reason I lost. I got closer to beating you than I thought I was going to, because
Yeah,
I
you
knew
were
I
pretty
was
close to beating me last season. But yeah, the Mega Pinsir is just ugh,
It was nasty.
pretty strong.
Okay.
But again, I can't do shit to Mega Mawile or a couple other Pokemon.
Don't worry.
So there are a couple of Pokemon that have already been drafted that
Oh,
scare me, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this timer back up here. I gotta find a better way to do this timer, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start the timer. Who is up next? Oh, we got Nikki G. I'm guessing he's not here, but did Nikki...
Yeah, he's
Nick
did
put his
say-
pick in.
He put his pick in what?
Steelers.
Discord.
That draft league.
Oh, wait.
Celesteela.
Oh, no. I don't want to verse
I
any
don't, because I
Celesteelas
don't want
this
to verse
season.
any
Oh.
Celesteelas.
He picked it because he didn't want to go against it. I can respect that. I can respect that.
True.
I needed that.
Tyson.
Fuck. Okay.
So much utility.
Alright, so
Guess who got
Celesteela.
fucked?
That is...
Scary.
A
Just pure.
just absolutely bulky Pokemon that... is there any move in the game with a Pokemon that takes it down in one hit? Does V-Create Choice Band Victini? Does anyone know if that kills it in one hit? Because it is stab super effective and V-Create with Choice Band.
I mean, the problem with Celesteela, why it feels so bulky is more just due to its typing. Because, like, when you look at its bulk, it's only around the same bulk.
That's true. That's true. So what RTSK said there, I don't know if you guys can hear him very well, but he said that the problem isn't its bulk necessarily, even though it does have nice bulk. It's its typing, which is Steel Flying, which I think Skarmory gets that, and I don't know if any other Pokemon is Steel Flying. Off the top of my head, I
It's
don't.
just them two.
Which one?
Just them two, I think.
It is just them?
Skarmory
Yeah,
and
okay,
then
that's all I
Celesteela,
thought.
yeah.
I couldn't think of one off the top of my head.
I think I one-shot a Celesteela once before. I don't know how exactly.
Maybe a +2 Leveless.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's something that's +2, but I was just saying just base hitting it. I don't know if anything one-shots it, which makes it a
Two
very, very
KO,
viable
maybe.
Pokemon. It gets access to Leech Seed, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
like,
scary.
one of the-
That
only non-grass-
constant recovery is a nightmare.
Yeah.
It gets
And
access to
it can also
Flamethrower,
shoot
I think, too, and a couple other random
You get
moves.
Flamethrower, Fire Blast, whatever.
Yeah, so it gets
It's
access to a
random.
bunch of moves that it should not have. I still don't understand what the hell it is, but I don't
it's
understand
like,
most of the
it's a
Ultra
rocket
Beasts,
that's,
so...
like,
Isn't it a
followed, like,
rocket?
path. So
It's
like
a
the moves
rocket?
You know the
I think so.
story? Yeah, so it's the Bear Boot Shoot story is the reason why it gets the grass move. It's the rocket why it gets fire move and Steel Flying because it's still shooting up into space and flying.
Gotcha, so it's a rocket, so that's why it gets all those different types of moves with like the fire moves and other stuff. Okay,
It's one of
that
the
makes a
cooler
lot more
ones.
sense. Still is crazy,
Anyway,
still is a very, very bulky, strong Pokemon, tough to take down. I hate facing it, I'm sure most of you guys hate facing it. I like that pick for Nick, especially with how Nick plays. I just also hate that he picked it. So it's kind of like one of those mixed emotions where I'm like, yeah, go Nick. Shit, Nick, no. Don't do that. So that's a fun one. Let's get this timer going again.
Shield and friend.
And let's go Shield and Friend. Oh, wait, he doesn't get a pick. So we're going straight to... Oh! We're going straight to Pika. What did Pika text me? Gotta open up my phone. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So she's gonna text me these picks. Oh, wow, that's a strong first pick.
Oh, look
I'm
who's
scared.
into the chat.
Oh, Zeta Gamers, I made it. I guess Zeta can just pick his second pick. His first round pick will just be randomized because he did miss his pick.
I mean, he was off by like 1 minute.
So that kind of sucks. But he did miss his pick.
Technically, if we'd used the minute, I'm just saying, technically, if we'd used the minute,
he would have been there.
Well,
he would have made it.
All right. So did we give him his first pick then? F missed
Yes.
one.
Yes, I agree to give it to
we,
him.
Well, we
I hope he
voted.
doesn't
Zeta,
pick
you get
Pika.
your first pick, man. Go ahead and let us know what it is. If it's the one that Pika
You
was
get it,
going
man.
to pick,
Go
I'm
for
not
it.
letting you pick it though, because I was just about
You
to
have,
announce Pika's
you have a
pick.
minute though, so.
What a good brutal.
That's true. All right, Zeta, what is your first pick? Oh my God, Togedemaru.
Wait,
I think that's a tier 4 pick. I don't even hold on.
Tier
I have the
5.
list to the left. of me.
I'm looking at it. It's a.
It's a 5.
Well, it's a 5.
5, yeah.
All right, so he's picking his tier 5 Pokemon first. Togedemaru.
So, Togedemaru does some.
Togedemaru is actually
So, just to
relatively
act-
good. Actually, I don't know why it's in tier 5. I thought it was gonna be in tier 4 or higher.
It's a great
That's a
tier
great tier 5 pick.
Odd to pick it this early though, because like nobody was gonna pick it for
Exactly.
like 7 rounds. But
No, I'm kind of with I'm with you
it
with
gets
what you said,
epic.
RTSK, man. It's
Oh, look!
a little
Here we
too
are,
early to-
fuckers.
Oh, he's here.
Time to have some fucking fun.
Is he in? No, now I gotta bleep you out, man. I gotta put this up on YouTube. Dang it! Just casually comes in the first word he says is the F word. Of course. Alright.
What's wrong with F word?
Well, I guess we're not getting monetized anyways. Never mind, I don't have to
F
edit it.
this.
There's no way we're getting
F this,
monetized.
F that.
Okay, so we do. I guess I gotta update the layout. So last pick is Togedemaru.
It sets up a Fairy Dragon Steel Force.
Mad Lad himself.
It has Zigzaps and Ironhead to keep
I think
out. It gets
RTSK is going
actually
off
spiky
on like the
steel.
things that Togedemaru does. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say it's cute, adorable, and it's powerful, and we're just gonna go with that.
a
Honestly,
ball.
any Pokemon that gets
Lucky one.
Nuzzle, I hate.
Yeah,
it's a-
Pikachu.
I think
It's
that's
a ball.
Nuzzle.
what happened.
It's a ball.
It is. It's just a little ball. But yes, any Pokemon that gets Nuzzle, I pisses me
Power
off.
up,
because
right?
Nuzzle is such a strong move. So now we're going.
Thanks
to...
for that advice.
Thanks for that advice. I mean, it gets Zing Zap too, which flinches, which sucks. It gets
And
a lot of. It gets a lot of cheeky moves that I don't like. Spiky Shield. It's
Ooh.
great Steel type Pokemon. Plus the Electric Stab is great.
So if you run a defensive
Wait, it's a
set-
Steel type?
Yeah.
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 It's Steel and Electric, man. It's a really good Pokemon. I don't know why it's in tier 5, but I put it there.
Easy for Landorus.
So I can't really argue with I guess I could argue with myself, but that sounds like a... Isn't that somebody's comedy routine? Oh, it's Jeff Dunham's comedy routine, arguing with myself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough tangents. Let's go on to the Dallas Duskulls. So Pika Wolf
Mama
is
Pika.
picking. Drum roll. She's picking. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. If I can find it. There we go. She's picking Mimikyu,
Oh, that's a cool one.
which I think is a great first round pick. I think it's incredibly underlooked. The ability with Disguise, being able to take one hit of anything and it not doing any damage, it's pretty much a free substitute.
And
Incredible.
I am scared now.
Its typing is great. I don't know if we banned its Z move. I'm gonna have to check on that.
It said Uber-specific Z-moves are banned. I don't know if you meant Ubers.
Yeah, I don't remember what I meant by when I wrote that. So I'm gonna have to go out. I'll probably have to
Then again,
playtest
you
Mimikyu's
also
Z
did
move.
Zero
I think
Aura.
it's not that powerful, so I think it's okay if she wants to make that her Z captain. But it does get its own special Z move. Plus you can run Fairy Z on it, Ghost Z on it.
But it's arguably better in a lot of cases.
Oh, honestly, yeah, it would be better to use one of the typings. It gets
I just
access to
forgot that.
so the best thing with Mimikyu is because it gets that free turn pretty much. Turn 1, pretty much everyone always Swords Dances up. +2 Mimikyu you get for free, and then you have a full HP Pokemon at +2, and then you just either Shadow Sneak or ruin people's lives with stronger moves. But Shadow Sneak priority +2 Stab scares me.
Coverage is also
Yikes.
unresisted out like Pyroar, I would say. It's like literally the only thing, or like one or two others. So it can generally hit things neutrally, which is nice.
Yeah, no, it's a really,
it
really
also-
strong thing. What
Oh, yeah, it
RTSK
gets
was saying
wicked,
there is like
yeah.
things with, he was talking about like Pyroar because Pyroar has a normal typing on it. I think that's why you're bringing it up.
No, I was talking about Pyroar because there's not many things resisted. Pyroar's like one of the only ones. I put out that Ghost Fairy stab.
Oh yeah, because it's got Ghost Fairy
like one
Stab,
of the
so
better
Pyroar
ones.
resistance because it's fire normal. Okay, that makes more
Yeah,
sense.
but it's like the only resistance. It's the
Yeah.
thing, which
Oh
is
yeah.
cool.
Honestly, no, it hits like a truck. Both great stabs. It gets a good move pool too. It's got it's just base stats across the board are pretty good too. Plus it's adorable, which is why she picked it. I think its base stats are pretty good for its ability and its incredible. Okay, so it has an incredible ability, incredible stab, incredible move pool. I think with all of that and the base stat total that they gave it, I think it's pretty good. Because usually if the Pokemon Company, if they see something like that and they give them like their checklist on like, oh, this Pokemon's got a good typing, this Pokemon's got a good ability, let's give it a shit move pool so that it learns like 2 stab moves. So it's like the Pokemon Company, that's how they try to balance stuff out, but I feel like Mimikyu for the most part is pretty good all around. It's definitely not the strongest base stat total, but I think it's better than some of the other Pokemon that have access to a good ability, good typing, good stabs, good move pool. So I just feel like in that regard, with how the Pokemon Company kind of not decides the meta, but kind of like, I guess it's balancing in a way. But it's like, it's funny though, because it's like they give like Pokemon like Aggron, they'll give it like Fire Blast and Surf and like access to all this stuff, and then they're like, ha, shitty special attack, and it's like, why Pokemon? Why you do me like this?
Why you bullying me?
Yeah, why you bullying me, Pokemon? I loved you, Nintendo. How could you? I trusted you. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Because we're already 50 minutes into the stream and we're still on the first one. So we'll pick it up after the first couple rounds. But the first rounds, just to see what people are doing, I really want to explain stuff. Then we'll just kind of talk about synergies and stuff like that. But the first 2 to 3 picks are some of the most important in the draft. So we'll focus on those.
Are they?
Oops.
Are they?
Okay, quick question. Are they really?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
because then that's how you base your team. You
Oh,
get the
God.
stuff that you need to run specific
like-
things, and then...
Just try to guess what strategy I'm going for with a pick like Tokidamaru.
I'm guessing no strategy. Alright.
Aeroplane?
Wait, I know his strategy.
Uh-oh.
Plans on beating people to death with balls.
With balls.
Exactly.
Yes. Just big sack
like
of
this.
balls.
I like
and
this.
go-
Drop
going
the
play
ball
that.
on shit. Okay, I'm out. We outie.
Oh boy, his balls are steel and electric. I don't. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay.
Go ball
So,
steel, guys. Go
all right,
ball.
Yellow. What is your pick? You got 18 seconds left.
We're going back to the good old days. Let's go for Lucario.
Oh,
I knew
that's
that.
tier 3? Question mark? It's tier 2?
Yes, tier
Okay.
3.
Oh, it is
Three.
tier 3.
Yeah.
Free.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah,
Lucario.
tier
So now,
That's
any
fair.
reason why you're going for Lucario? Just because you like the Pokemon, or?
Just to pay a visit to my old nickname, and because it's Lucario.
Okay. Don't know if I can really argue with that. For the most part, it's a pretty good Pokemon. It's got a good typing with Fighting Steel. It's got a great move pool. I think that's one of the best things about it is its move pool.
E-speed, yeah. Focus,
He my
special,
favorite
physical.
one.
Could be a mix, pretty good mix.
Oh, it's a very good mixed attacker. And that's the nice
Yeah.
thing is, like, again, going back to the same thing that we've been saying over and over again, is you want to see versatility in Pokemon. And that's an incredibly versatile Pokemon. You can build a good team around that. It's a great Steel-type Pokemon to have in your Steel Fairy Dragon core. You get a nice Fairy and a nice Dragon to pair with that. That's a scary core, honestly.
You think I have a plan?
Does it get E-Speed? Anybody know off the top of their head?
Let's just get ice.
it does.
It does get
Yeah,
E-Speed? Okay, so it's one of the few Pokemon that actually has, like, top priority move. One of the
Yeah.
best priority moves.
Okay, it can also set up psychic self fighting. Go that way.
What did you say with that?
It could also go psychic. It fits into both 2 of the cores, so that's nice. Psychic self fighting and Fairy Dragon Steel.
Oh, because it hits 2 of the cores.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying. Okay, so yes, it
Yeah.
hits 2 of the cores. It hits, like, the minor core that I don't bring up
Good
as
to kind
often
of
because I
set
don't
up
think it's
too.
as
With
important.
Sword Drink and Nasty
Um,
Plot.
But yes, he is right with that. It does hit the, what is it? It's Psychic Fighting and Ghost?
Dark.
It's Dark, Psychic
Dark.
Fighting and Dark. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't know why I said Ghost.
That was the least
Okay.
interesting.
I just don't
have
really
out
use
of
that
the two.
core as much, so I don't focus on it as much. But anyways, next up, we do have... Oh boy, I still can't believe this is your team name.
Please say this name very, very loudly, please.
We do have the coach of the biggest Daves.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You got
So,
50 seconds, man. It's on you.
Okay,
Whatever.
crap.
Yeah,
Crap. I'm gonna pick my Mega first.
I know. Okay.
No, I'm gonna pick a tier 5. I'm gonna pick Slacking.
What?
What the hell?
Locking.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Could've
I have a
played it
plan.
just 11, but okay.
I
gonna
never thought I would see Slacking and Togedemaru. Togedemaru I could see being like a high tier pick, not like first round draft pick.
Oh, trust me.
I was
have
in a hurry.
plan. I have a plan.
To be pure flinch, doesn't it?
That's fair. I was gonna say,
Why-
it did-
why
it did
can't what?
possess-
Can I explain my
Messing
my
up.
extravagant plan real quick?
If you
No.
want to, I'm not
Yes,
gonna stop
I would
you.
I would love to. I would love to. My
I
entire
gotta
team
do
is
that.
Pokemon no one will pick. It's genius. No one will see my team coming.
Well, then why don't you pick your
Okay.
best Pokemon first then?
That's what I did.
That's your best Pokemon?
Trust me.
Oh.
Trust me. I have a plan.
Giga Impact.
This
Well,
is gonna be a great.
No.
Guys, we all got
no.
one win. Let's go.
Trust me, you're gonna regret
Everyone's
that.
got a
You're
win.
gonna
Go
regret that.
team. Alright.
Everyone just got protect on their Pokemon.
Yeah, no, that's true because it's got Truant, so it can't do shit. If you run a protect Pokemon, it literally can't do anything. So
Yeah.
that's actually kind of funny. All right, I don't have words, so we're just gonna skip this and go to the next Pokemon. All right, so Inferno, you here, man? Sean, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, what is your? I'm a little scared, but what is your first round draft pick?
I wanted to take Celesteela, but Nick, I don't know how. He got some insider information or something.
You
and
know
stole
Nick
it.
does that though. He
Yeah,
like
I don't know what's wrong with this kid.
Nick is
But,
like hiding
anyway.
in closets and hears all of us.
Yeah. Nick's is fine around. But if that said, I have to get I'll take for alligator.
Oh, I know you love that Pokemon.
Oh,
You know how to use it really well
dead
too.
for a second then.
I can't risk someone like taking it or something.
Yeah,
He's
Feraligatr is super good, super strong. D-Dance is incredible on Feraligatr. Does it also get Swords Dance or is it just D-Dance?
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
Swords
it's
Dance,
I don't think it gets for dance.
Okay, well don't forget Aqua Jet like Nick did.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
please.
make sure I got my
Definitely get swords, yeah.
That's still, I will never forget that. Okay, so quick side note, just because a lot of you guys weren't here for that. We did was it an LC League?
Yeah, it was the LC
Yeah,
It
League.
was the LC League that we did? Okay, and so me and Nick were in the finals. We had everybody watching. Nick was about to beat me. He forgot Aqua Jet on his Pokemon, and I outsped him because he didn't have priority, and I won.
Yeah.
It was- so it
All
was
of
like a
us in the
running
shower
joke.
go and use Aqua Jet, use Aqua Jet.
Yeah, so if we ever say, yeah, poor Nick. It's just, I hope he's not listening to the stream because we've been bringing that up for like 4 years now, so poor guy. Anyways, okay, so you also get the wheel pick, so I'm not even gonna start the timer because you also get the next pick. So what is?
With my other pick, I'll take Mega Venusaur.
I knew you were gonna pick that. Okay, so you picked like 2 of your favorite Pokemon for a draft league.
Yeah, I was just taking these guys.
Alright, so his Mega Venusaur is scary. You used it in a bunch of different ways, which I like to see. Access to Leech Seed, a lot of strong grass and poison type moves it gets access to. Really nice ability in Thick Fat. The fact that it gets rid of 2 of its weaknesses is incredible. It's only weak to Psychic and to Flying. So for a grass poison type, that's pretty good. Really, really scary Pokemon. Really bulky, really powerful.
Parts of a fire water too.
Yeah, that's right. He's got 2 of his cores so far for Fire, Water, Grass. He just needs a Fire type Pokemon.
Very cool, not gonna lie, Venusaur for
Oof. Now I'm not gonna be that guy, but I also did beat your Mega Venusaur with my Jellicent.
Yeah,
that was just a bad day. I don't think you prepped for that match or anything like that. I think we did it like late at night. But
yeah. I was gonna get the squad back together.
Yeah. But anyways, Mega Venusaur and Feraligatr, 2 very, very strong Pokemon. They pair well together. Starter Pokemon of good stats, good abilities. That's just, yeah, you got a good Fire, Water, Grass core starting. I don't have any core started, so I'm way behind.
You don't need a core, it's just helpful.
Yeah, but honestly, when you like go to make your teams, it's like if you don't have those cores, it's a lot tougher to prep for people. I've found. I feel like it's easier to prep for people.
easier to prep for you. So.
Yeah. All right, well, cool. That's not bad. Going back to the biggest Daves here with Cloud. What is your second round pick?
Exciting.
Cloud, are you here?
Yeah.
What's your second round pick, man?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, we're snake style draft. You got 2 picks pretty close together.
Okay, Bishop.
Bisharp as your tier 1.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Now, why Bisharp?
I don't know.
Okay, have you ever used Bisharp before?
Yeah, it's a dark type, though. That's
dark,
what
and
I'm
it's
going.
steel.
I'm kind of planning out my typing.
Okay, I don't know how well this will pair with Slacking.
No.
That's interesting. I was curious to see if you were going to run a Trick Room team. I guess you still technically could with Bisharp.
Oh, no, I am.
Like Trick Room.
Oh, you are going to run a Trick Room team. You didn't need to tell us,
heck yeah.
but now we know what you're planning. So somebody, quick, everyone
Does it look like I know what I'm doing?
Somebody grab like Reuniclus or Cresselia or something like that.
Who?
The good Trick Room Pokemon.
Oh.
Porygon 2.
Porygon 2.
Mega Adino.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what I'm doing,
Oh.
but it's gonna work out
So
somehow.
you just said
That's
yes to
the
a
whole
trick room
point of
team
my
on a whim?
strategy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it'll work out eventually, and you'll all
just
regret
saying.
making fun of me. Trust me.
Okay, you know
Dusko
what?
is the best trick
I'll give it
room.
to you. You do have... Okay, I'm just going to point this out just to help you. You do
I do
have two
have what?
Pokemon that are very, very weak to fighting. You might want to pick up something that resists it, or a ghost type that's completely immune to it.
Okay, now I have to do some math, so goodbye.
Fair warning for the future, but...
Okay.
I think it's a good pick, honestly. Any Pokemon that can use Iron Head, Knockoff, anything like that, really, really good. Sucker Punch, Stab is pretty good on him. I haven't really used Bisharp a lot, so I don't know a lot. Does anybody have anything to say about it?
It's sharp.
Defiant.
It's hella big.
Did you say it's hella thick?
Look at it.
That's true.
Big
It's
thighs,
thighs. It's got them thunder thighs. That is those are the thighs that could crush a watermelon. I can't believe I just said that. Okay, let's move on. Let's go ahead. Where are we now? Oh, we're back to the... I'm just going to say that every time. Yellow Empire. What is your second round pick, man?
Well, I'm actually debating between two, so someone say 1 or 2.
6.
2.
3.
I like 2.
Two.
Let's go with 2. You know what?
Okay.
Why not?
Then it's going to be Clefable.
That's a great one. Yeah.
What was number 1?
Scary, yeah. What was... Are you going to tell us what
one
number
was
1
clo-
is or not?
Of course, because I can't pick it. It's my
Yeah, you can pick it
was
later.
my tier 1 pick. One was going to be Sarah Aura.
Oh, that could have been fun. Wait, what was your first round pick? What did you... Hold on.
Lucario.
Lucario.
Yeah. So he's
Oh,
starting
okay. I
out.
like Lucario Clefable a lot better. You don't need Zeraora
That's
with
still very...
Lucario,
core.
yeah, because now you have like part of your Steel Fairy core, and you have 2 very, very strong Pokemon in the Steel Fairy core.
Label has
Kind of wish
If you can get a nice dragon to go with it. Plus, I've actually used Lucario and Clefable on a team before. I love how they pair. Clefable just works well with anything, just because it's so bulky. It hits hard. Is it Magic Guard? Is that the ability?
it gets magic
Yeah,
guard.
So it's Magic Guard, so it
is
doesn't take damage from anything other than damaging moves.
Now I
Really
am
only
going
weak to
to
Steel and Poison, and it's good.
Steel Fairy typing is great.
I am going to BRB for a bit though.
Sure. You got a while until your next pick. There's like another...
Yeah.
It could
There's like 20 picks, so you got like, I don't know, 20 plus minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, feel free to dip out for a little bit. Not a problem. Alright. Clefable. Super strong, super powerful, pairs well with the Lucario. That's like
Really good
pick.
move
I like
set.
his team so far. I like how that's looking. We'll go on to the... Oh, we got the Dallas Duskulls up next. Oh! Pika Wolf is picking her Mega.
What is it?
Dun, 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 dun. I'm updating the stream layout and then I'll do it.
I'm terrified it's mine's gonna go.
It will. I am telling you guys, she did not pick any Mega that you guys want.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are you certain?
She picked Mega Houndoom.
I wanted
Oh, that's
that.
a cool one.
Did you actually?
No.
I didn't think so. I was like, now I can tell you why she picked it. Houndoom is her favorite Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh.
Plain and simple. I honestly think Mega Houndoom is horrible. I think it's only good if you use it on a Sun team.
I mean, there's tier 5 night
You get
shells and
60 extra
football.
points.
That's
pretty
true. She
quick.
does get the extra points from this, which is going to be pretty good. So I hope she uses those to her advantage. I know she was doing all the quick maths earlier, trying to make it work out for her. Yeah, it's not my favorite. It's at least part of a Fire, Water, Grass core, I guess.
That's what nasty. It has taunt and stuff too. It has
That's
utility,
true.
it has
That's
weapons.
true. I don't know if she'll take
it has a
advantage of
pretty
taunt,
good-
but I'll try to remind her that
It
it's got
has-
stuff like that.
Like 115 is bigger than the 110s, which is nice. Special
Yeah.
attack's still huge. It still does get nasty plot.
Yeah.
Again, tier 5 night shells.
It's got a decent move set. It's just overall with its typing, it's weak to so many things, which hurts it. But
is.
it gets access
It
to.
is.
I'm pretty sure it gets like Sludge Bomb and stuff like that too. So it
Yeah, it
could kind of protect itself against fairies, not very well, but it's alright.
I mean, Sludge Bomb's gonna do a lot of.
That's true. If you can get a nasty plot
Yeah.
Sludge Bomb, that can actually take out most of the fairies. So. But yeah, I feel like if you poke it with an Earthquake, it dies. If you poke it with a close combat, it dies. But it's just not good in this meta with how things are being played. But
It does decent work with you, but yeah.
it looks cool.
I mean,
Honestly, I think it is actually one of the best designed megas out there.
Wow, who even uses meta anymore?
Wall break.
Who uses what?
Meta.
Well, I'm just saying for like draft league stuff. But honestly, I love its design. It's honestly one of the coolest megas out there. Okay, who are we at now? We are...
Hello there.
Ooh, okay, so we're back to Zeta. Zeta.
Right.
I didn't
So
set
we
the
picked
timer,
my...
but what are you picking?
Yeah, but... So I picked my tier 5 already, so we're gonna move up slowly to tier 4.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, we're making... So should I pick something that I have experience with, or something that I want to try out?
I mean, you'll probably get the opportunity to pick out both, so I say something you try out first, and then pick something
Okay,
you're
I'm
experienced with.
picking Xatu.
Okay, that's actually a really good Pokemon. I actually like that.
Yeah,
as a tier
but not the
4
way I'm gonna
Tier
use
5
it.
or tier 4?
Because I'm gonna try something new on it.
I think Zatu's tier 4.
Zatu's tier 4,
It is.
yeah.
It is tier 4.
Yeah,
I
it's tier
told
4. Okay.
Okay.
I want to do something on it that I haven't done before. Like, I do it on Natu a lot, but I want to see if I can do it in this.
I mean, Xatu gets Magic Bounce, so it's another great Magic Bounce user. There's only a few Pokemon that get that. It's like Mega Diancie, Xatu, Espeon.
Natu.
Yeah, Natu.
Mega Absol as well gets it as well.
So, I mean, if everyone picks up, well, not everyone, but if like all the Magic Bounce users get picked up, that's kind of gotta suck for prepping, just because I love using hazards and other things like that, so... I do not want them to come back on me. And it's not just hazards, it's things of like if you use Toxic, if you use Taunt, that comes back at you. So definitely be careful with Magic Bounce stuff. I don't know its base stat total. I don't know if it's good at anything. I've only used it for Magic Bounce.
It does run offensive and defensive.
Oh, okay, so there's a bulky set and there's like a offensive set. That's cool.
Occasionally.
You can run screens as well, I think.
Ooh, screens could be nice. That could be pretty viable. I could see that
working. It's a good tier 4 Pokemon,
It has wing spiders, which is weird. Yeah.
Alright, that's not bad. Alright, pretty good pick.
Pretty good.
You know what? I actually might take away our timer. For the most part, everyone's here, or we're hitting the timer stuff. I'm just gonna take away the timer. We don't need a timer. Because it'll go through faster instead of me like bringing up the timer and then bringing down the timer and going back to this. We're probably wasting more time using the timer, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I mean, it saved my ass.
We have Nikki G's next pick. He wants a Mega Bidoof.
A Mega Bidoof. That sounds about right. Mega Bidoof. So that means he actually gets to use Mega Rayquaza. Those are pretty much the same Pokemon.
Okay, no. Kev, you want to say his pick?
Yeah, he's going with Mega Beedrill.
Ooh, fast and powerful, but frail. So he actually picked the other. I was actually looking at Mega Beedrill.
It's tier 2 Mega, right?
I think it's actually tier 1 just because of how hard it hits.
No, it's tier 2.
Is it tier 2? Oh wow, that's actually one of the best tier 2 megas then.
That's it, yeah.
Why?
Obviously, you can check. It also gets Tough Spike, which is...
Why the hell is Beedrill not on here either? Excuse me. Excuse me, computer.
Put a Weedle in.
Alright, we'll just put a normal Beedrill. I don't know
Why isn't like LC in this? I want to use the Oka Pokemon.
Someone comes to the stream and sees why someone's picked.
That kid is awesome. Who's before Zatu?
Wait, Sean, what did you say?
Is it Nick's turn? Or you should, like...
It is Nick's turn. He's picking Mega Beedrill.
Huh?
Yeah.
Or he's the Lions, right? So
He's the Lions.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
That's not a problem, man. Not a problem. Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, Mega Beedrill, it's great. Bug and Poison Stab, which are both really, really powerful. I'm interested to see how he uses it. What did he get first round? Does it pair well with Celesteela? Ooh, that's interesting. That'll be really interesting to see what he gets, because they're both weak to fire, so he's gonna have to pick up something with like Flash Fire or something that really, really walls a fire type. But for now, I can see it working out pretty well. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. You brought... Wait. Jellybean, you bought the wrong Mortal Kombat 11? How do you buy the wrong... What? I don't even know how that works. Okay, anyways, back to the draft. Oh shit, it's me. Okay, I'm just... You know what? I'm gonna casually stall while I'm looking at the draft list. What did I pick up? I picked up Mega Pinsir. Okay.
29, 28, 27.
Oh, no, you can't do me like that. Okay. I might as well go for my tier 1. I picked up Mega Pinsir. Let's go ahead and grab... Oh, I don't know which tier 1 I want to pair with it.
Well, that's a great one.
Because, okay, so I'll go through my thought process here. So, I'm tempted to pick up my team mascot with
He's
Heatran.
fucking stalling.
I know, I am.
Oh my god.
Just casually stalling here. Took away the timer so I could stall out on my turn.
Took away the timer so you could be an asshole and go through it.
Yeah, I know, right? You know what? I'll do it. I'm gonna pick up Tapu Koko.
I knew you were gonna pick a Tapu.
Good.
I'll pick up Koko. I love how Koko paired last season with Mega Pinsir. Just both of them with their speed stat and stuff like that is just absolutely crazy.
Gives you a defogger too, which is nice.
It is a good defogger. So yeah, I can use a bunch of different crazy sets. I can actually run physical Tapu Koko, which I did not do last year, but I'm definitely considering it this year. Definitely running Brave Bird, Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko might actually be a good Pokemon for me to use as my Z Captain as well. It hits like a truck with some of the Z moves.
Tapunium is banned, right?
Tapunium Z is what?
Banned, you said?
Yeah, it should be banned. Tapunium Z I'm pretty sure is banned, but it gets access to a lot of stuff. It's good. It's not incredibly versatile, but it still can have access to a lot of different kinds of moves. Its speed stat, it pretty much outspeeds a majority of the Pokemon that are going to be drafted. Easily 95% of them. And it's got a really high special attack stat, decent attack stat, pretty frail, but I can at least get in 1 or 2 hits before it dies. So I am perfectly okay with that. Let me actually write down Tapu Koko. And I got my fairy type. There we go. Perfect. I got a fairy. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the Walreins. What do you pick up?
Try to say the full name.
Yeah, I'm just skipping out the name.
So I would like to take my tier 3 pick for Uniclus, please.
Oh, that scares me. So Reuniclus has one of the worst speed stats in the game. But what did he pick as are you running a Trick Room team? Hold on. What did you pick up?
No, it's switched with Evolve. I need it for Regenerator. It's a good
type. Yeah, okay. So it gets access to Regenerator, which is really nice, switching it out and switching it back in.
So it is notable that Diancie Mega does get Trick Room too. So
yeah, Mega Diancie does get Trick Room. So you can run a relatively good team. I actually think it pairs well with Mega Diancie. I like your team so far. It's a little bit slower, but it's pretty bulky. Reuniclus also has an incredibly high special attack stat, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I remember it hitting like really hard. What is it?
25.
Okay, no, I thought somebody said what the special attack stat is. I remember its speed stat being crap, but it's I remember it being pretty well. You can't really run it physically, so you can't run it like that, but you can either run it bulky. I'm pretty sure it gets access to a lot of different moves and typings and everything, which is really, really nice to have. Great psychic Pokemon overall. I think that's one of the better tier 3 picks. So I think that's good. I love how it pairs with your Mega Diancie. I think that's gonna be a pretty good team. I'm excited to see what else you're gonna pick. I'm curious to see how you're gonna pair up the rest.
I just don't think it's.
I kind of see where it's going, but I don't have a clear picture yet. I'm curious. All right, let's move on to our other Mountain Vernon team, the Mountain Vernon Plusles. So Charlie, are you here?
Yes, I would like to select Chandelure.
Okay,
the boy.
God, you're picking up all of your like random Pokemon that do well. Chandelure is great. Really good Ghost type, really good Fire type. It's got both, which is very, very convenient. What did you pick up first round?
Mega
Mawile and Chandelure. That's nice. So you're starting to build both of your cores. So you've got Fairy Steel for part of that core, and then you've got Fire in here. A really, really, really high special attack, which is probably the nicest thing about Chandelure, is that it is just very powerful, especially if you run Specs on it. Specs, Fire Blast, Stab, Specs Shadow Ball is great. I think it also gets access to Energy Ball, which is a grass type move, which helps out. Really, really, really wide move pool. Great base stat total. Really cool typing too. I really like it. I think it also has fire immunity. Doesn't it get flash fire or something like that?
Yeah, it does get flash fire.
Okay, and then does it get levitate? Is that the other ability?
No,
Yeah, levitate.
And so it's levitate, so you can have you're gonna have an immunity either way, which is pretty nice.
No, it did not get levitate.
Oh, it does not get levitate. My bad.
Yeah, it does get flame body and integrate.
Could you?
So
Oh, flame body and fire. Okay. Could you imagine if it got levitate?
That would be awesome. Maybe
that would make it so much better, because then it would not be weak to ground type moves, and that would just be. Woo! That would make that thing pretty powerful. But yeah, it's relatively good typing. So he does have 2 Pokemon that are weak to ground right now, so he'll probably pick up a strong flying type. I could see that coming in the near future. Other than that, great pairing so far. I think that's a solid tier 3 pick. That's 2 really good tier 3 picks in a row that I was a little surprised to see. But really good. Yeah, we've seen a lot of people dip into different tiers. I like this. I like this so far.
Yeah. Anyways.
Let's go ahead and go back to... Oh, we're at the Tiny Tyrannotars. Tiny, what you thinking?
y'all got me thinking, because I was gonna do... I still think I'm gonna do my Mega now, because I had 3 choices for Mega, and 2 of them went real...
Yeah, I grabbed the 3rd one before it gets stolen.
Yeah, so I think that's why I'm gonna grab my Mega, and then I'm gonna start working on my 2s and 3s.
Now let me see here. You were going for Mega Pinsir, and you were going for Mega Mawile, right?
I wanted, yeah, either I liked Pinsir and Mawile.
So are you going for the mix of the 2, which is Mega Sizzler?
I was thinking about it, but no.
Okay.
I am gonna go, instead of trying something new, I'm gonna go back to what I used pretty well last time, and I think I know how to use it better. So I'm gonna go with my same Mega as last time and go with Mega Altaria.
Altaria, not bad.
Yeah, it was a solid pick for me last time. It had some good moves. It knocked people out, and I think...
Also, Mega Altaria. Okay, so I think a lot of the ORAS Megas are the ones that I don't have
that might be
movements for. I think it's the ORAS Megas, because it's like Diancie, Altaria's not on there, a couple of the other ones. I was like, okay. Okay, it's great.
Yeah,
you can send it in on a ground type move, which is really nice, because it's got the flying, and then you Mega Evolve it, and instead of flying, it picks up Fairy. It's Dragon and Fairy, which helps out with that core. I've run it physically. I've also run it specially. Gets access to Cotton Guard, which is super scary.
Yes.
It
makes it pretty bulky, which is helpful.
Is it, or is Cotton?
Yeah,
no, it's Cotton Guard.
It's Cotton Guard.
Which is +3 defense is what it gets in 1 move. Anything that gives you +3 is incredible.
Yeah, and the reason another reason, just going into some strategy, why I decided, because I was looking at a lot of different Megas while we were going through this last round. And I kind of went back to Mega Altaria mostly because of Cotton Guard, just something a little bit bulkier, because both Pinsir and Mawile are out there. I thought having a little bit of a bulkier Mega might not be such a bad plan.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. So like another thing that's really good with it is when you run it physically, you pretty much run Return on it, and Earthquake and stuff like that. It gets access to Dragon Dance too, which helps. But Return gets the boost because it has the ability Pixelate, which turns normal type moves into Fairy, and gives it the boost. So that's another really, really good thing about it.
Outrage gets Dragon Claw.
Yeah, solid typing, solid Pokemon. I think it's pretty good. And I love how it just went from like a flying fluff ball to just a giant fluff ball in Mega Altaria. You gotta love its sprite, so... It's
definitely not the strongest Mega out there, but I think I can use it well.
Exactly. Yeah, you can use it as long as you pair it well with some other stuff. And you can run it in so many different ways that it makes it tough to prepare for. So yeah, I think that's a solid pick overall. I think it works well with Victini too. I like that.
Yeah, it was a solid core that I used to bring with me, so I think...
That's true, yeah. If you got something that you know, why ruin a bad thing, right?
Wait, what?
I said if you got something that you know, why ruin a bad thing?
Yeah, I'm just basically fixing there were mistakes made.
Oh, I mean, it happens. Alright, let's go ahead and head to the Spaghetti Boys. Kevin, what you got for us?
I got a question.
Yes, I got an answer.
So this is going to change the way I draft based on your answer.
Okay.
I did the math. Am I allowed to take another tier 1 if I want to, if I know I'm going to have enough points left?
I'm going to say yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'm taking Tapu Fini.
That's scary. Okay. But yeah, but if you go over because you did your math wrong, you will be screwed. But yeah, so Tapu Fini as one of your free picks. That's a scary Pokemon. So Tapu Fini, water and fairy type.
Wait, typing, that's stupid.
So you're already down like a lot of points. But that's not bad. I like it. You still need to pick up your Mega and other stuff, but Tapu Fini, very, very strong. You picked up one of my Tapu counterparts. You got Fairy. Tapu Fini actually pairs really well with Landorus T. So I like that. It does Misty Terrain, right?
Yeah, it does Misty Terrain.
Okay, yeah, Misty Terrain works out pretty well. Water Stab is great. It gets access to Scald. It gets access to a lot of Fairy moves. Relatively bulky, if I remember. It's not the bulkiest of the Tapus, but it's got a really good special attack stat and some other stuff. It's pretty good.
Is it not the bulkiest of them?
I thought Lele was the bulkiest. Is it Fini's the bulkiest?
Yeah,
I think it's Fini.
Yeah, Lele has 75 defense, 115 special defense. Fini has 115 defense, 130 special.
Oh yeah, so no, Fini technically is the bulkiest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. So Fini is the bulkiest, especially on the specialty defensive side. That is nice. But anyways, yeah, so that's going to be a tough Pokemon to take down. Yeah, I don't think do you have any common weaknesses either?
Yeah.
I don't think you even have any common weaknesses between your first two Pokemon, which is relatively good. So it's building a good core. Nice Pokemon. Tapu Fini and Landorus. Those are strong as hell. Okay. Not bad. All right, perfect. Let's move on to the next pick. So we're back all the way back to the Prideful Pelipper's with RTSK.
Okay, so I'm completely changing my draft plan now, I guess, because I thought this mon would be gone ages ago. I'm picking up Tapu Lele and Hawlucha.
Of course you are.
Of
course you are.
Yeah. I don't know how they avoided the entire time, but I'm gonna
alright, so Tapu Lele is actually the strongest Pokemon in the draft. I don't know how many people know that, but Tapu Lele is the strongest Pokemon in the draft.
Yep.
It just sat there. I literally don't know how.
It is absolutely scary. I'm amazed it made it to round 2 all the way back to you. I was considering using it this year, but I kind of wanted to see if somebody else would. I'm really scared that it's you.
So Magearna, Lele, Hawlucha.
Magearna, Lele, Hawlucha. Okay. It's not bad. I like it. It's really... Oh, God, your Pokemon are so strong.
Oh, yeah, you can pick twice. Okay, I was wondering why I said Hawlucha.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin for being the real MVP.
Why is Kevin the real MVP?
Because I couldn't hear what he said, so he typed it to me.
Oh, okay.
I heard the Tapu, and I was like, what was the second one?
What was the second one? Okay.
Crap!
Yeah, so Tapu Lele. Hawlucha's scary with the Unburden ability. Really powerful. I hate when Hawlucha's paired with Bulu, and then you use like the Grassy Seed.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see it paired with Lele. Your team actually scares the shit out of me. I'm really curious to see what you're gonna pair it with. I'm sure you're gonna be picking up a strong dragon type within the next few turns.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I like that. Hawlucha is something that was on my radar this year for something just it hits so hard. It's got a really good move pool. Acrobatics is great. With the ability Unburden, you lose your item. Acrobatics gets boosted up to, I think it's 110 base power, plus it gets Stab.
Correct. Which is...
So yeah, if you're able to utilize a berry or something like that well to where you lose your move, boost your speed, and get it... Oh my gosh, that is... Yep, that's a scary Pokemon.
Well,
And then Lele is great. It's just, honestly, all I can say about it is it's one of the best Pokemon in the draft, if not the best Pokemon. It was one of the ones I was considering banning, actually.
Yeah.
I decided not to ban it. So...
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why you took it. Wow. Okay. Let's move on to back to the Spaghetti Boys.
I'm gonna take another Genie, and I'm taking Tornadus Therian for tier 2.
Okay, so Tornadus and Landorus, picking both Therian forms.
It's the Regenerator, man.
That's why
Too
you're going
good.
for it, is because it gets regenerator. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about it with? Because I haven't actually
Special
used...
attack is through the roofs too.
It is, absolutely. Most people use it for like taunt and things like that, right? Am I correct in saying?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Its speed is pretty nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I remember it having a really wide move pool. It is the only Pokemon out there that is pure flying type, which is pretty cool. Really not weak to a lot. I guess it's weak to what? Rock and ice? And electric?
Electric.
That's not
Yeah.
terrible. That's not terrible at all. It's actually pretty good.
I've got it covered with my other Pokemon
Yeah, so
too.
you got the Feeny to eat up the ice moves for your 2 Therian Pokemon. That's not bad. Because Feeny
Lando
eats
for
ice
electric.
moves like it's nothing. You try to use an Ice Beam on a Feeny? Oof. That is a big yikes, a big no-no. It just does not work. Wow. That's powerful team right there. I like that. So 2 tier 1s and a tier 2 already gone for you. I know you don't really like Mega Pokemon. So you're definitely picking up like a tier 3 or tier 4 Mega. And that's how you're getting those extra points. I like it. I like it. So those are gonna be the main Pokemon to look out for you. That is impressive, man. Yeah. I like it. I really haven't seen it that much, but honestly the Regenerator ability is one of the nicest things in the game. I love Regenerator. I wouldn't be surprised if Charlie picks up his Alomomola with that Regenerator ability. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and move back onto the tiny Tyrannotars.
Okay, so here's where I'm at. This is not me stalling because
No,
I
no,
know.
that's good. Talk it out. Talk it out. We're here.
I know which ones I want.
Okay.
It's just which order I pick them in, and I'm trying to figure out who's most likely to get sniped.
Ooh, okay.
Which
I wouldn't
is
tell us
scary.
then because it might remind.
Oh
you.
yeah, I'm not gonna tell you the Pokemon.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I've got it down to 2.
Okay.
And I'm trying to play it as which one I'm more okay losing in case it gets sniped.
Okay.
Oh god, I need it. They both. Son of a. Okay. You know what? I'm going with my gut,
Okay.
which could completely screw me on this one.
It absolutely could.
I'm gonna go Cobalion.
Really? You had that last season.
Yeah.
It's okay. Not my favorite Pokemon. It is pretty good.
Fair.
Wait, who said what? Did she snipe somebody?
Did I snipe somebody? Oh shit!
Oh damn. Okay.
Feels bad.
Hey, that's good then. All right, not bad, Tiny. Fighting
apparently I
and
made the right
steel
call here.
type. Good stabs.
Yeah.
Are you working on the core going? I don't even know. I was gonna say I took down that list. Anyways, fighting steel stab gets access to a lot of different moves. Good base stat total.
And dark types are just dead.
I personally am not a huge fan of any of the what are they? The swords of justice. That's what they are. The swords of justice.
Really?
I just don't really like Virizion. Cobalion and Terrakion are pretty okay. I don't really like Keldeo or Virizion. So yeah, anything you want to tell us about it? Why you liked it last season? Why you're repicking it?
Yeah, once again, we're bringing the team back together.
No kidding.
Cobalion really helped me in a lot of matches. Its defense stat is solid. It's got some decent speed. And so there were a lot that I was able to do with the moves that it had.
Okay.
I'm keeping it super vague, intentionally.
It's not a problem if you.
Yeah. No, there was a lot that I was able to do, and I found it to be fairly versatile in terms of I could run it a couple different ways.
Okay.
Which I liked because there were different people that I needed to do different things for.
Okay.
So it was a pretty solid pick. I was looking back at my old matches, and this was one of the ones that I pretty consistently brought. Yeah, pretty consistently
Okay,
prop.
cool.
Plus, he's majestic as hell. I mean, look at him. It's regal.
Never mind. Let's go ahead and move on to Stars. Typing that out to somebody. Perfect. Let's go to our next pick, which is... Oh, we're back to Charlie.
I select Gudra.
Gudra. That is a very, very nice Dragon-type Pokemon. You want to talk about it a little bit, or you want me to? Alright, I think he left. Anyways, Gudra. Great Pokemon. Sap Sipper, which is great, which means that it has grass immunity. I think it also has... What's the other one? Is it Sticky? I don't know. Oh, no, it gets the thing for the rain. I don't remember what it is. Anyways, great Pokemon. Access to so many moves.
Sure.
So many moves. I think that has one of the best move pools, like, out there. Really, really good. I've seen it mostly run specially. Can you run this thing physically? I guess you technically could. It's pretty balanced.
Well, I think yellow wanted Gudra. Oh, okay.
Mother of Pigeon, you sniper? Yeah, that's definitely what yellow wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, Gudra's a great pick. Let's see what else he's got. What is it going along with? So he's got Gudra going along with Chandelure and Mawile. Okay, so he's got his Fairy, Steel, and Dragon Core. That's nice, and he's got his Fire, Water, Grass Core started with Chandelure. Really, really strong Pokemon. He's hitting hard on the special side with Gudra and Chandelure, but then Mega Mawile is like one of the strongest offensive, physically Pokemon in the game, so really balanced team. I think it's good. He hasn't even picked a tier 1 Pokemon yet, and his team is already super scary, so that is really, really nice on his part. Not bad. I like that. Let's go ahead and move on here to our... Who is up next? Oh, we're back to Quake.
Okay. Now, I want to take Skarmory, if I please.
Ooh,
I can't.
No, you may not. I don't like that Pokemon. No, I'm kidding. You can absolutely have Skarmory.
Okay.
Great Pokemon.
I was going to pick
Great hazard setter.
but
Great hazard removal.
I need it.
I think it's the best defogger in the game. Very, very bulky. Nice typing with that steel flying. It can set up spikes. It can set up... I think it also gets toxic spikes, doesn't it? Does it get something crazy like that?
Nah, I think it only gets spikes.
Does it only get spikes?
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, it's got access to
stones
as well.
It gets stones, yes. Stuff like
Oh, that's what it is. It gets stones. Okay. So yeah, stones, spikes, taunt, really good. It gets good recovery too.
Yeah.
Just honestly a very, very good Pokemon. It's got really nice natural bulk. With a really good typing and a really great moveset too. You can use it offensively. I have seen some people do that just like out of the whim. They'll just run an offensive Skarmory randomly. I feel like most people run it kind of bulky or run it as a hazard setter, a hazard removal, or both. But yeah,
it's a really good Pokemon.
Very, very
Marcus?
Good. Yeah, hello.
What was that?
No pigeon.
Oh, did I just Skarmory up? I'm sorry.
Did you want both of those? Did you want Skarmory and you want a Gudra? Oh, yellow. This is rough for you.
Oh man, I feel bad now.
I feel like I need to pick a Pokemon that yellow wants now, so we can just keep the chain going with
This is a
Pokemon.
really rough round.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I need to kind of keep it going for that.
I mean, I have 2 other monsters that I gave up the spot, but seriously.
That's
I'm sorry. Or if it's Celesteela, but it got picked early on, so...
Yeah, Celesteela really did. This is honestly a great second choice if you were going for Celesteela. I think Celesteela is a little bit bulkier and can do a little bit more with its move pool, but honestly, Skarmory is a great Pokemon. It's honestly just as nice, so not bad at all. Which do you have? Are you working on your Fairy, Steel, Dragon? What do you got?
I am working on something.
You're working on something.
That, yeah.
Okay, Reuniclus, Skarmory. Oh yeah, you're definitely running a Trick Room. These slow ass Pokemon, you're gonna be running something crazy with that. Which makes me scared. It makes me want to pick up a slow Pokemon that can beat all of yours.
So
let
you
me
need to
see
be...
here.
Question.
Answer.
You need to have more than 400 points, right?
What do you mean you need to have more than 400 points?
As drafted.
I mean, we're drafting 1,000 points worth.
Yes,
Oh,
1,000.
1,000. Okay.
You have 400 after you have the required amount that you
Yes.
need to draft.
Yeah, because your remaining 4 Pokemon can be drafted in any way with the amount of points that you have remaining.
Okay.
Okay, answer. Good.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. So let's go ahead. Oh, it's me. Oh shit. Okay. Actually pull up the list here. I'm probably just gonna do this way and just go down tier 2. What do I have? I have Tapu Koko and I have Mega. Like a Mega Pinsir. I'm going back and forth between 2 Pokemon. I'm actually going back and forth between like 4 Pokemon, but let's go with... Actually, I don't think... I used to have this on my draft team. I don't think I had this last year, and I kind of wish that I did, just because it's very nice. I'm gonna go with the tier 2 pick. Do I want to solidify this? I guess I am. I'm gonna go with the tier 2 pick of Donphan. So Donphan, I think, is one of the best rapid spinners in the game. I think it's a great knockoff user. I think it hits very, very hard. The nice thing is that it has the ability Sturdy. So no matter what, I can get my rapid spin off if I need to. I can also set up, not spikes, stones. I can set up stones with it. It's got access to a lot of rock type moves, a lot of ground type moves. It's got the ground type stab, which is pretty nice. I don't know. I really like this Pokemon. I've liked using it in the past. I think it's relatively bulky. I honestly just really like this Pokemon. It always brings me back to the days of like Pokemon the 3rd movie with... Oh, I guess she uses a Phanpy in that, not a Donphan. But anyways, it's still awesome. Gotta love my little elephant Pokemon.
And you failed your objective.
Oh, good! I did fail my objective, so you can actually get the next
Yay!
thing. Oh, wow! Pika was actually going to pick up the other Pokemon that I was considering picking up, so I'm glad I didn't pick that, or else I would have sniped her very badly. So that works out. That works out well. I'll go with Donphan. I'm happy with that pick. Nice ground type.
Fuck you, Nikki.
Oh, did Nick just snipe you?
That's hilarious. So we're moving on to Malvern and Minans with Nick. What is his pick?
Kingdra.
Ooh, I love Kingdra.
You
Damn,
son
both
of
your dragons are gone. That's the first bad, man.
Yellow's just gonna have no Pokemon, he's gonna forfeit.
So it helps with the Dragon Fairy Steel Core and the Water Fire Grass Core, which is nice. The fact that it helps with both. It gets the ability Sniper, which boosts critical hits. If you get a critical hit, which is absolutely... It's great if you can get that. I remember I used to run... Hold on, I used to run Sniper, I think it's Scope Lens, to boost the critical hit chance.
Yeah, that is the best set.
Yeah, so you run Sniper, and then you can also run D-Dance on it, which is super nice.
Swift Swim
if you want to run a Swift Swim set, you can. If you want to have a Pokemon that can set up the rain.
With the best rain setter.
With the yes, with Pelipper. It actually pairs incredibly well with Pelipper.
Politoed.
Fuck no. Get
Wait, did you say Ludicolo?
Politoed.
Oh,
Politoed. That disgusting.
No, Ludicolo.
frog
You can't beat
trying to get up
Ludicolo
the
as a rain setter. Ludicolo is.
That's great.
I am happy I got backups for him.
Yeah, I'm glad you do have backups for him. But no, it's really nice. Really, really solid Pokemon. The fact that it's Water and Dragon takes away some of its weaknesses and makes them neutral, which is very nice. I think D-Dance and Outrage is just scary. You can also run it specially with Dragon Pulse and Scald and other stuff. So,
And Draco and Hydro.
it's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's a very solid pick. I'm pretty sure it's tier 3. That is tier 3 pick. Where are we at? Kingdra is tier 3. Okay, nice. Really, really good pick with Celesteela and Mega Beedrill. I don't really know what he's going for. I don't know what Nick's strategy is.
I swear,
I can't
if
see
I'm
any-
going to take my backups, I'm going...
Oh god.
Yeah, you're having a good time, are
I'm
you?
gonna quit immediately.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, I
don't
don't see where he's going with that team. Celesteela, Kingdra, and Mega Beedrill. I don't really see a lot of synergy there.
He's just sniping everyone.
And I'm gonna play as this is
Nick's strategy is just to like creep on people and see what they want and just take whatever it is.
And I'm also gonna
Oh
pay
my
a
God.
visit to a certain other Belgian who is one of the two in front
Hey,
of me.
gamer.
Hey, gamers! No, I love it. All right,
Oh
so
yeah, it's
let's
my turn,
actually
isn't
move to one of our two Belgians.
Uh,
And let's
good
go back
morning.
to the Shield and Friends coach, Zeta.
Yeah.
Zeta, what is your round?
Okay, so I didn't fall asleep, and I'm not panicking right now. Definitely not.
Okay.
And you see, I'm gonna say Espeon because I want more Magic Bounce.
Are you kidding me? You picked up 2 magic. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick 2 Magic Bouncers.
You're
So much
scary.
better. Pick a
Okay,
third
so
one.
everyone knows that Espeon is my favorite Pokemon. I was actually considering picking it up
Oh.
this year as my Psychic type. So I thought that could have been fun, but not anymore.
Zeta, you're safe.
Espeon, I mean, it gets
Oh, I'm not.
it gets Cosmic Power and Stored Power, which is kind of fun.
Mine's
kind
great.
of like a cheeky set to run on it. I don't know. It gets a lot of access to the Psychic type moves. Its move pool is not great. It's honestly, it's not one of the best evolutions, but it does get access to Magic Bounce, which is kind of fun. I actually used it on a VGC.
It
team
learns
for a while.
Attract, and Attract is broken.
It is broken if
Okay.
people forget on Showdown to change their, if they always make them male. Which, didn't you do that one time, Kevin?
I did it to Nick. He made all his Pokemon male, and I used Attract on a Klefki.
Oh, that's so bad. You used a
Yikes.
female Klefki.
Every
with
single
Attract?
one of his Pokemon.
That is brutal. That is absolutely brutal.
Now I know I'm going to mix up genders.
Yeah, so you gotta, so you know when you play him, you gotta mix up your genders, just in case he pulls out the cheeky Attract. His 2 Psychic type Magic Bounce users, I don't, and a Togedemaru.
And I'm not even
I
close to
don't
done.
know what's going on, but I guess he's just taking the Pokemon that people could use as like utility Pokemon and is like,
No,
you
I
no
have
more
a strategy
utility.
somewhere in this.
No utility for you.
Yeah, no, I have a strategy somewhere, and just keep looking.
I will. It's kind of like playing Where's Waldo, but Waldo's not actually on the page.
Where's the strategy?
I think we could play another game within this, and it's how high was everyone when they were picking their Pokemon?
Yeah, I think that's also fair.
Honestly,
Okay, I am
How
gonna
much
be honest
hot
here. I
did you
just got out of a
smoke in?
family party and I drank the most that I've ever done. But like,
Oh god, okay.
Wait, are you seriously? Are you wasted right now?
no, just
Lovely.
I'm not wasted in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay, that makes it better.
that's the
Well, let's
Belgian
go with,
version of the white girl. I'm not drunk.
Amazingly, this Pokemon has not been picked yet. So Pika does actually get it. Really, really upset that
Oh,
she
no.
gets it because I kind of wanted it this year. She's gonna pick up Salamence,
Oh,
Salamence.
which
Okay.
is
Oh,
super, super powerful.
what tier?
Salamence should be tier 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, I found it.
Let me check.
So Mimikyu is also tier 2, so she's picked up 2 tier 2s and a Mega Houndoom. Mimikyu and Salamence, I think, could actually pair very well together. I have never used them together, so I don't really know, but I think they could actually do some damage together. Just having that Fairy and Dragon, both incredibly, incredibly powerful Pokemon. Salamence you can run physically or specially, which is great. It's got one of the best move pools in the game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Salamence is great, thank goodness. Mega Salamence is in Ubers, because that Pokemon is even more so busted. It gets access to Dragon Dance, which is great for a physical set, but then it also gets access to, like, Hydro Pump and Fire-type moves and other things if you want to run it specially. I've run both. Both are very well. Both can be run very well. It's a really good Pokemon. I don't see either one of those pairing with Houndoom, but I know she did just love her Houndoom, so it makes sense.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Salamence is one of the best tier 2 picks, so
No,
I'm happy for her. But all right, Yellow, you're up, man.
okay. 1 or 2? It's for my tier 5 pick.
We went with 2 last time. I think should we
you
switch
got
to
one.
One.
1?
One or two.
Yeah, one.
Then I'm going Grandpa. The other was third in it.
Okay, Turtonator was 2. What did you pick?
Grandpa.
Grandpa. For a second I thought you said Crabominable, and I was like, seriously?
No, Grandpa.
Okay,
Okay.
Grandpa. Would you like to explain to us why you're picking Grandpa? What is your reasoning behind
It's a
it?
Grandpa. Point.
That's
Is that okay?
If you name it Grandpa Token, I'm gonna be really upset.
Prepare for all my Pokemon to be
So
named
what do you
that.
have so far, Lucario? Okay, so you got Steel, Fairy, Dragon. I like that. Grandpa actually has a really great move pool. I don't remember.
Great special attack.
I know RTSK is gonna remember. What does Berserk do? Its ability?
It raises
buff
your special attack once you get that.
Really? Oh, that's
But
actually really
generally,
good.
Sap Sipper's a lot is pretty good too.
Yeah,
with
so
his
those are two
ability.
great abilities.
Cloud9's also nice against the weather teams, I guess.
I'm just
You can
gonna
That's true.
say
I
a
don't
lot
see
less.
anybody doing a weather team yet,
just
necessarily.
gonna-
No, I'm doing a weather team.
Yeah, so maybe not yet, but we'll see. It could
Weather
happen.
team. Of course you are. Togedemaru,
Yeah.
Zatu, and Espeon. That's your sun team,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's hail.
Oh, you're running just casually
Mega
gonna pick
Houndoom
up
could be
like
the-
Alolan Ninetales just out of nowhere.
So I'm just
No.
gonna say straight up, for every tier I always have 2 Pokemon in mind from now on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let you guys pick.
Oh, you're gonna let us pick your team.
That
That's
is sketchy,
kind of
okay.
sketchy, but,
But
you
I-
know what? If it's what you want, man, then it's what you want, and we'll go with
I
it.
always have 2 in mind, and I let you. You guys choose between the first or the second.
Okay.
Yeah, though I feel like you drank too much.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
Everyone's
I
just. Should I go grab a drink? Should I join you guys?
Yeah,
I
it's
need to
fun.
get food.
Do it
Literally,
during
all
the
I've
break.
had today is a protein shake, a couple of berries, and I did like a vitamin energy shake thing. So all I
I'd
have in my
like-
stomach is pretty much liquid. I need to get lunch, but I'll be doing that. We gotta go another 2 picks before I can take my break and grab a quick 10-minute lunch.
I'd like to say I haven't drinking a drop of alcohol, unlike you, Zeta. You fucking hell! How are you talking, dude?
Look, I only took 7.5 heavy beers, which means that.
Oh, it was heavy
after
beers?
the-
Okay, what
Yeah,
is a
like
heavy
8
beer then?
point-
What proof?
Like 8.5%. and
Okay,
it's like,
that's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible, right?
No.
So I took 7.5 of those because after the third one you get kind of down, but after the fourth one you get back up, you know?
You know what? I completely understand where you're at.
Exactly.
Just don't pee, or else you're gonna have to be peeing like every 5 minutes.
I am already peeing. I'm already peeing.
What?
Okay.
just constantly, just like one stream. You just got beer coming in, and okay, never mind.
It's a problem.
All right. So Pika picked up. Let's see here. Pika picked up Salorence. Then we had Drampa. So we are back to. Oh, we're back to the biggest Daves. We're back to Cloud.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the biggest Daves.
So
what is our
I'm
next
ready
Dave?
this time. I'm ready
Hello,
this
YouTube
time.
gods. Don't.
What is our next Dave? What's coming in here?
Bronzong.
Slacking,
Ooh.
Bisharp, and now Bronzong. Now, Bronzong is actually the best pick you've done so far.
Really?
I
no,
love
it's
Bronzong
not.
as a Pokemon.
No, it's
I
not.
think it's one of the better Pokemon out there for a draft league. I think it is incredibly underrated because it gets heat proof and it also gets Levitate. Plus the Steel Psychic typing is very, very good. You can use this and pair it with so many Pokemon very well. I don't think it pairs with your Pokemon well at all. So
Not yet.
not yet. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right. We need it. We'll eventually see the biggest Dave's master plan.
Oh,
Where-
yes.
Sorry, where is this one?
Where's Bronzong? I'll help you find it.
Tier 2, tier 2.
Tier 2? Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That was,
Bronzong's up pretty high just because it is very, very versatile, very, very powerful.
It looks cool. That's why I picked.
Is that why you picked it? It's
And it's a
actually a
psychic
really great
type.
Pokemon. It was on my radar this year if I wanted to run a different kind of team, but I decided to kind of not. So, Bronzong, great Pokemon. I think that's a good choice. I have no idea what the hell you're doing, but great choice. Just a good Pokemon. We'll go with that. Psychic.
I have
and
no
Steel
idea
type.
what I'm doing.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I can help you build some teams maybe in the beginning.
That takes the fun out of it.
Okay, never mind then.
Yes.
What is this, Flash? Flash, we are doing our draft league. We're actually doing the draft today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Flash.
Yeah, not
Oh, yeah,
bad, not bad.
Flash.
Why are there so many
Flash is
people in that
too.
voice chat? Because we're all drafting. Let's see here. Where are we up to next? Oh, we're back to Sean with the wheel pick.
Alright, I'll take Inferno.
Gosh, you're picking all the old Pokemon that you used to pick. Your
No,
team
you won't.
is Alright, so it's 3 starter Pokemon in a row. Mega
Yeah, I
Venusaur,
went for it.
Feraligatr, and now Infernape. Infernape is crazy.
Monster.
Focus Sash, you can run Choice Band, Choice Scarf. Super quick, hits very hard. I've actually seen people run it Special or Physical, which is pretty cool.
You run bulky even.
Really? I haven't really seen a bulky Infernape.
It does get slack off for some ungodly
Really?
reason.
I
Yeah.
actually didn't know that.
So it does get the recovery. If you invest enough into it, you can do some work with that. Obviously, it's more niche, but it has the typing it can do. It can mess around with that.
That's crazy. Okay, so that's a really good Pokemon. He's got his Fire, Water, Grass core. He's all set with that. All 3 starter Pokemon, too, which is actually kind of fun. It gets priority with Mach Punch. I think it also gets Bullet Punch. I'm not sure if it gets that priority.
Yeah, I guess both.
It gets the ability of Iron Fist, which boosts those punching moves. Great typing. It's frail. Well, I guess not, because you said you can be used in a bulk set. I feel like for the most part, it's pretty frail.
Yeah,
But,
Generally, you need to invest pretty hard to get it to bulky.
Okay.
So it's
okay,
not like
okay.
it's
No,
the
that's good to
best
know.
for it, but you can run that.
Gotcha. I've seen people...
Which is nice how they're already versatile more.
I've seen a really fun set where people will run like Swords Dance with a Focus Sash, just so they get that up, and then it's like Iron Fist, Mach Punch, Stab with like I'm just like, no, that is too much damage coming out of a priority move.
Oh, when the stash just pops, you could even run acrobatics and shit. That's cool.
True. That's true. It does get access to acrobatics and some good stuff. Very, very versatile Pokemon. Really great Pokemon. Is that a what is that? Is that a tier?
Oh, you guess
It's tier 2. Okay, that makes sense.
Wait, actually?
I can
Oh,
see that.
Gav is
So are we gonna do one more round, or are you gonna take a break?
Wait, what?
Well, we're gonna do 2 more rounds, and then we're gonna take a 10-minute break.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna be ending with Sean on the wheel pick, coming back the next time.
Okay.
So Sean, what is your next pick as well?
Oh, a bunch of people stole my pick. I'm like trying to buy it.
Gotcha. We'll
think
give
like
you a little bit of
3
time. We did take the
is on
timer
one
away,
But
so.
I'll take Gliscor.
Oh, that's actually one of the Pokemon I was looking at in
Light
Donphin.
Light Score.
Yeah, it's
Gliscor.
close enough.
Good Pokemon, very good Pokemon.
Very, very
Let's go
good
to
Pokemon.
Ghost.
Great typing. Poison Heal is incredible when you throw the Toxic Orb on it. I've really only seen it be run with a Toxic Orb. Has anybody else seen any other items?
I've seen like.
I've seen one with the Choice Scarf.
Choice Scarf, Gliscor?
You see, I play in a low tiers with low ranks.
Okay. Alright, so anyways, most people use it for its bulk. It's a great defogger. Really good access to a bunch of different kinds of moves. It gets ground and flying stab, which is really nice. I wish it also got poison stab, because that would just make it so busted. Great knockoff user.
Stab?
What?
Stab? It's ground flying type.
I know, I said I wish it also got poison stab.
Oh, you say like Steelworker-esque. Okay.
Yeah. If it got like an ability that gave it a poison stab along with the other 2. Just because it would be like a nasty fairy killer plus knockoff user and a defogger, and like it's very, very versatile, very, very good. You can run bulky sets, you can run some good offensive moves on it. Does it get Roost? It is a flying type.
Yeah, it gets rest. It definitely gets roost.
Of course it gets Roost. That is...
I read on like 50 soul things. It was so
that
good.
is not
Great
normal. Just really, 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 really good Pokemon. So Sean's team scares the shit out of me. I guess we can go over what's been drafted this round real quick. Oh, I guess not. No, it's fine. We can go over the teams at the end.
Haven't we already started the next round?
Pretty good. Yeah, that's why I realized that we shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling me out on it, Cloud. No.
You're welcome.
What?
Alright, speaking of Cloud, though, let's go back to our biggest Daves. What's next? What's coming next for the biggest Daves, man? What is your next random Pokemon?
This is really... I think this will be a really good pick, just due to the fact of what everybody's picked so far.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Toxic...
Toxapex?
Ooh. No, Toxicroak.
Oh, Toxicroak.
Oh.
Okay, so poison and fighting.
Tier 3. Yes. And I think this is going to be good, because there's a lot of Steel Fairy types out there already.
There are.
So,
Which, yeah, I guess
this
this
is
does
my
help.
way of countering this.
You can't really use your poison type against that.
Yeah.
He's not...
Wait, what?
Poison
Steel's
type moves don't hit
immune
steel.
to poison.
Yeah,
People-
Steel's immune to poison.
Well, bugger.
Well, fighting is good against steel.
Fighting's good against steel, but it's
No, but
neutral
fairy
against
type.
steel.
But then the fairy type counters it out.
Toxicroak does get Earthquake.
It does
Wait,
get
there are
Earthquake.
fairies?
Yeah.
So it's
And
Earthquake's
it
good
looks
against
cool.
Mega
It looks
Diancie.
cool.
And
Yeah.
good against some others. I guess you can just use poison type against Mega Diancie though at that point. I don't know. It's a cool Pokemon. It gets Dry Skin, which is kind of fun. I don't know what its other ability is actually. I've mostly just used it for Dry Skin.
Is it Rain
I want to
Dish?
say
I think
Poison
Rain
Touch.
Dish.
Is it Poison Touch?
No,
Let me check.
Anticipation and Poison
Oh, it's
Touch.
Anticipation.
Okay.
Anticipation.
And Poison
Oh, that's
Touch.
actually pretty
Oh, and
cool.
Poison
Yeah,
Touch. It
you
gets
could
all
check
three?
if they covered you.
Yeah, Poison Touch is a hidden ability in the normal or Dry Skin and Anticipation.
Okay, cool.
So anticipation is cool because you can see if they're like running like what hidden power psychic for you or whatever.
Yeah,
Fun.
that can actually
just
that can come in
Pro
handy if you're
Gunk
gonna
is
run
better.
Like that.
Like it's a lot better in draft.
I think you can only run this Pokemon physically. I don't know if I've ever really seen it run specially. It might
You
come
can
with
run
stats
it
very well.
special.
You can
It's
run
just
it.
not worth
86
it.
ain't bad.
It's 86?
Can
Okay,
run it.
that's not bad at all. Okay, so I guess it
It gets
can be a mixed
bombed.
attacker. Not bad.
It gets focus blast, you know.
Oh my gosh, Focus Blast Toxic. I would never in a million years prepare for that. So if that's what you
Well-
run, more power to you, because that is just hilarious. Focus Blast, like, I love doing that. I saw somebody... What did I see somebody run in a draft league recently that blew my mind? I think it was a special Sharpedo.
Oh my! I
And
mean,
it-
does it have like Sharpedo normal or Mega?
I don't remember. But I
I mean,
remember
either
it being
way, it has, like-
Sharpedo. And I remember it coming out of nowhere, and because it was special and they prepared for a physical, it like blew through the other guy's team and knocked out like 2 or 3 Pokemon, and I was just like,
Yeah.
that
It
is
actually is
the
decent.
biggest
That's not
brain
bad.
play I have ever seen.
Awesome.
I was just so the fact that you can do stuff like that in a draft league just makes it so much more fun
Yeah.
because you can literally do whatever the hell you want. Makes it kind of cool. So we are back to the Yellow Empire.
Okay, so you know the deal. 1 or 2?
1 or 2, 3. C.
1.5.
2.
1.5.
Oh.
Lion King 1.5. That's what I want to say.
Okay, so 1 proper answer.
One.
1.
Proper answer.
Aw.
Okay, 1. It's Porygon 2.
Ooh.
No, that's fake. That doesn't exist.
That doesn't.
You're out.
What was 2? Let's just casually switch it. Let's
That's probably that's
I think you're talking about Porygon Electric Boogaloo.
I love it. I love it. All right. What was your other choice?
My other choice was Toxapex.
Oh fuck! I'm happy I picked one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd rather go against Porygon 2.
Wait, so
Porygon
you
2 is
picked
your tier 2 pick. Okay, so you actually have
That's
2 normal
really good.
type Pokemon. You actually have 3 Pokemon that are weak to fighting right now, which is a little scary. Clefable does eat those fighting moves pretty well though, so you can at least balance it out with your Clefable. But you do have 3 Pokemon weak to fighting. So close combat is not your friend. Interesting
No,
choice
it
though.
isn't.
Porygon 2 is incredibly bulky with the Eviolite. I don't really think you should run any other item on it ever, but I don't know. It's a special duck, and I love my special duck. Very good special duck. It's got access to a lot of good moves too. And if you run
think
something
so.
cheeky like Toxic Recover, just all right, you're banned.
Yeah.
You
know what? Go
pretty
for
much
it.
how that goes. No.
Go for it. I dare you.
I think I ran it last year.
Did you run that last year?
Toxic.
I hate going against those bulky Pokemon like that. It just.
Well, I had Gold and Porygon 2 for that, so no one really liked going up against them at all.
Gotcha.
Really good Pokemon.
Gotcha. Now this is so far with these. There's a lot of teams out there that I'm actually really scared for. I actually think I'm going to be one of the worst teams in the league so far with what I've got. So I'm a little nervous, but we still got many rounds to go.
Okay, I'm gonna win this.
I got many rounds to balance out my team. What do we got here? Ooh, we're back to Dallas. Did she text me? She did. I don't think it's been picked up. Let me check real quick.
My tier 5
It has not been picked. So the Dallas Duskulls will be selecting Salazzle.
Woo!
God damn. I wanted to use the poison the steel types again.
Yep.
That is such a great thing. So Salazzle gets the ability Corrosion, which allows you're allowed to poison steel types.
Oh, because that does not help.
Crazy.
Who
She
is-
can actually
who
use
is
that to her
Dallas
advantage.
Duskulls?
I think
I
it
do not
pairs
like
really.
that.
I actually love that. Salazzle, Salamence, and Mimikyu. I still don't really like her Mega, so I hope she doesn't bring it. But like,
Who is the Dallas Duskulls?
it's Pika.
Pika.
Pika? You pigeon.
You pigeon. Is that gonna be our new insult? You pigeon. How
Oh
would
yeah, let's use that. That sounds fun.
I like it. I like it. You pigeon. I'm gonna start calling people that.
Hey, We need to be a bit YouTube friendly.
Honestly, pigeons are kind of
Yeah,
dumb and
fuck
they're
no.
like cross-eyed, so I think it's a very fair insult. Mimikyu Salamence Salazzle. I really like that. Plus, she gets the extra 60 points for Mega Houndoom, which is relatively scary because she can pick up 2 tier 1s, which she hasn't picked any tier 1 yet. She can get some good stuff with that. She can get some very good stuff. All right, let's head back to our Magic Bounce team.
Hey.
To the drunkest team in all of the ABL.
Okay, so I just realized that I have 2 magic bounces and that's basically useless.
Yeah, no kidding.
okay.
It took you that long to realize it?
But look, we're going 5, 4, 3, and I think I would go for another 3 or 2 now. But like, taking 2 trees in a row is boring, so I'm gonna go for my Mega, and I'm gonna pick Mega Sableye.
So you're gonna go for 4th Magic Bounce, okay.
No, it's a 3rd Magic Bouncer, calm down, we're getting there.
Sorry, not 4th, my bad.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
You're gonna have to try
So Mega Absol's the only one left.
You see, I really despise Toxic.
I can tell.
No stat
Apparently.
game, brother. Yes.
Well, someone is fighting hazards.
Yeah, I was about to say, you just can't bring hazards against him.
Yes. I know.
Alright, I'm just gonna put Sableye on the screen. I don't see Mega Sableye there, but Mawile, it's like, it has some of the ORAS Megas, but not all of them. So I don't know if I accidentally stopped the download early.
Sorry.
I messed up. Okay, so Mega Sableye, we're just gonna call you Team Magic Bounce. I think we should switch your name. You should... Oh, I get it. Shield and Friends. Your shield is the Magic Bounce.
Exactly.
I get
and my
it
friend
now.
is Tokidamaru.
I actually get
Oh
your team
man.
now.
No, it's not that. It's actually something that actually exists in Belgium.
No, it's not something. You should not look it up. I don't want.
Let's just ignore this because this has to go up on YouTube. So that didn't happen. Shield and Friends is apparently something over there. We don't care. Let's go to... Oh, we're back to Nikki G, the Minans.
He doesn't have a pick. Skip him.
He's taking Mama
Oh,
Swine.
big.
He didn't say that.
That Mama Swine.
I love that pick.
I
love
was-
that pick. I wanted either Mama Swine or Dawn Fan, and I ended
Hey,
up going
guys,
with
remember
Dawn
what I
Fan.
was- You guys remember when I was picking between 2?
It's such a good
Tiny,
one.
you know what
So
the
I ended up
insult is?
going with
That's so
Dawn
strong.
Fan over Mama Swine because I wanted the Rapid Spin and I wanted the Sturdy ability. Because I needed a good Rapid Spinner because Mega Pinsir does not do well with
Poor Pin.
hazards.
Yeah.
Oh my
But,
god, I just noticed.
Wow. Mamoswine, Life Orb, Ice Shard, Life Orb, Icicle Crash, Life Orb, Earthquake, Life Orb. It's just... No, it's really...
You could run Choice Band, Choice Scarf. It's
just
really
noticed-
nice.
Yeah, you can run
with-
a bunch of different items on it. You're probably going to want to run it physically. You can run it special, but it's really not good.
Guys, I just noticed something with Sableye's movement sprite. With how he's moving, you can
No, no,
kind of see a hoop. Him using doing the hula hoop.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he's kind of hula hooping. I can see that. Kind of going with that. I like that. I like that. Should
Yeah,
that be
he's
one of our
good.
next
He's-
emotes on the channel? Is a Sableye hula hooping?
That'd be
My
great.
boy
Just a
Joey.
random hula hooping Sableye. I love it. I love it. All right. Yeah, Mamoswine
Still mad
is
about
great.
Mamoswine,
Can
okay.
set up hazards if it wants to.
Ha, hazards.
Gets access to Stone Edge. It gets access to Earthquake. Honestly, and the fact that it has thick fat is what makes it so scary.
Yep.
So bulky.
It's really
Yep.
good.
Imagine using hazards like
Really bulky and really
SMH.
imagine using hazards. We get it. We can't use hazards against you.
Coming for
All right,
you.
so let's go to our next person. Oh shit, it's me again. Let's pull back up the list. I got this. What did I pick? Dawn Fan.
Are you
Funny how
sure,
it comes-
Toku?
All right, my tier 1, my tier 2. I have a Mega. Sure, let's just go with tier 3. Let's see. What do we not have? Let's go with
Magikarp.
Gorgeous.
what could actually
Magikarp
pair
isn't
with my
on there, you
team?
silly.
Yeah, I definitely want
Magikarp.
Magikarp.
Get the Magikarp.
Yeah, who doesn't want a Magikarp? I mean,
Magikarp. Magikarp.
Magikarp.
Magikarp.
Oh, this
I'll
is so
donate
tough because I really
$5.
want. Like honestly, I really
want
wanted.
Magikarp, right?
I really wanted Chandelure because that's just such a great.
Oh,
Pokemon.
feels good, man. You could,
Chandler
you
has
could go
all
into
the picks.
Blacephalon. Go over your free shots.
Mm, I'm like going back and forth between like 3 Pokemon right now. See, I already have both of those typings. It sucks. I don't want that. I kind of want to see if this would work. I haven't really ever used this Pokemon. I'm gonna go with Marcus's most hated Pokemon.
Roserade?
Oh.
I'm gonna pick up Roserade. I kind of want to try it.
Yeah, she's great. Try her. Yeah.
Like actually, okay. I haven't ever used a Roserade.
It's such a good.
I'm happy you took it, but I hate it. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Roserade. I could see that pairing well with the Donphan, so I could set up Toxic Spikes with it. I know. I actually don't. I don't even know what ability it gets.
Token?
What?
You pigeon!
You're welcome.
Oh man. Is that the 4th one?
The big ability that it gets is okay. The big ability it gets is it gets Technician, and with like its high attack, special attack set, you could really abuse it with.
I had no idea it got Technician.
Natural Cure isn't bad.
That's honestly pretty cute. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I was just picking it up so that I could get rid of Toxic Spikes. Plus, I wanted a nice poison type to kind of get rid of those fairies, and I wanted a grass type. So I figured it works out well. It pairs well with a lot of the stuff that I have.
Boy, I'm knocked out.
I like it. I think it fits well. I'm covering a lot of my bases with typings. And it's starting my.
Okay.
I gotta pick up some other Pokemon pretty soon.
I'm actually triggered now, Token.
You're welcome. That's my best thing is I trigger people. I let them experience their worst triggers. That's what I do. I was about to say something worse there. I need food, so let's keep going. Back to Quake.
No,
back to me. Okay.
Let's make those.
I would like to take Komodo, please.
Ooh, Komodo. That's a nice one. Dragon and fighting. Super weak to fairy.
Looking rather thin.
Super weak to fairy. I will have that covered in a minute.
I can imagine that'll be your next pick. Yes, like a steel type or so. Oh wait, no, you already have Skarmory. You don't need another.
I have Skarmory. I don't need another skill type, but I have something along the lines of a resistant fairy. So.
Okay, so you've got your that's a really strong fairy steel dragon core between Komodo, Skarmory, and Mega Diancie.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I like it. I'm surprised it didn't get taken.
I like it. It's pretty bulky. Clanging Scales, not a bad move.
Marcus?
It gets access to a lot of moves and a lot of good stab, so.
It gets Belly Drum, Stealth Rock, Dragon Dance.
Does it really get Belly Drum? I didn't know it did that.
Yeah,
you can run Belly Drum Slack and like Drain Punch, murder the hell out of people.
Oh my gosh, that is scary. So that's a Pokemon you really have to prepare for. I like it. I like it. It's a scary team.
Yes, yeah.
Back to the basement, you pigeon.
Oh, did you want that one too?
I did. That was on my list.
Oh, sniped 2 people with that one. Nice.
2 birds with 1 stone. Happy about that.
That's actually 2 in a row for me that I've gotten sniped on because I really wanted them.
Ooh, that is
same here.
All right, so
damn, I feel bad.
Let's go ahead and move on to. We're back to Nikki G. Did he write his?
I swear.
It's Charles.
Oh, it is Charles. I saw Mount Vernon. The fact that they both picked Mount Vernon as their name is gonna confuse me when I'm making like the schedule and stuff. But.
I swear, if this is 3 times in a row.
All right, so we are actually we're back to we're Charlie. That's my fault.
I select Diggersby.
Yay!
Diggersby.
All right,
Ooh.
I guess that's goodbye.
Oh, did you want that one?
Huge palette.
No, yeah, I was not just saying that he wanted everything to make it seem more
Diggersby
funny.
is a great Pokemon. Normal ground type. I feel like it's incredibly underused. It gets access to a lot of different moves. I don't know what its special attack stat is because I've mostly just seen it be used physically.
It's pretty bad special.
It's pretty bad special attack. Okay, so it's pretty much just one-dimensional in that way because I.
Well, it can run like stuff defensive wise.
Oh yeah, no. I meant like one-dimensionally and like attacking.
Oh yeah, one-dimensional. Yeah, it only has like 56.
Oh yeah, no, that's really unusable. But honestly,
like that. It's bad.
Yeah, you can run that as a defensive Pokemon. I don't know if it gets Rapid Spin. That'd be pretty cool if it did.
It does not get Rapid Spin.
It does not get Rapid Spin. Okay, anyways, it still is a great Pokemon. It hits really hard on the offensive side.
Yeah, you could run Recycle.
You can run it bulky too, which I have seen. What does it have to pair with that? Chandelure, Kudra, Mega Mall. Okay.
I'll play.
Hey, he's got a lot of bulky Pokemon that hit hard. So that's a very interesting team that he's going
Okay,
with.
I'm just gonna
I like it though. I
take
like it.
two rarely thought of months now, and I'm gonna pray. How the 3 months?
Dude, how many Pokemon have you like listed as what you wanted? Because like you've been
Yeah, it's like literally
It's
everything.
the entire list.
Well,
The
it's probably
entire list is what he
like-
wants.
It's probably like he'll go and then he'll be like, oh cool, I'll just replace it with this one. I didn't get that one, and then that one gets sniped
Yeah.
too.
That is
Exactly.
very, very
That's
true.
how
Wow.
it goes.
Use it. Goes
Yikes, man! Wow, that's like a first bad man. If I taken
Sorry,
2
we
rounds,
like to get things done.
All right,
Fuck
so
you,
let's
Sid.
go ahead. We're back to Tiny. Tiny, what you
Tiny,
got for
I
us?
swear.
Tiny's having a rough go, guys.
I'm sure. Well, you've got
One.
Fairy Dragon Steel, so maybe pick up like a water or a grass type or.
And that's where I'm at. Is I could grab my grass type.
Mhm.
I could. I'm still torn between a couple on my water types. That's actually where I'm struggling right now. Is
Gotcha.
figuring out what I want to do on my water.
Well, I am
Just
so
water
down.
and grass,
Okay.
then I'm safe. Okay.
So I think I might, because I get another pick pretty soon.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
So I'm not
Double
terrified about it. So I think I'm gonna. I don't think this one's gonna get sniped from under me, but honestly, I fucking loved. So you can believe me having this last time.
All right.
So I'm gonna go with Shaman.
Really?
Oh, Shaman's great. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you
Shaman's
see,
great. Shaman's
That was
Sky is
actually a
awesome.
plan that I had.
No, Shaman's a very, very, very good Pokemon. Seed Flare is just a great move.
Yeah.
Like,
Healing
there's,
Wish as well.
there's no beating Seed Flare.
Healing Wish is powerful.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
I want Shaman.
Yeah, you
I
can
want
run
to
Shaman
fun.
in multiple ways, which is pretty nice.
Feel my pain, Zeta.
Well, this is
Plus, at
quite
the end of the
possible
day,
that you
it's
just-
adorable.
See, I don't think I feel anything right now.
Oh goodness, this is gonna be hilarious. But no, I love that. I think it's a great pick. Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you,
for the most
Ty.
part, you're going with like the same stuff that you had last time, but I think that works well because then you know how the stuff works. I think
Yeah.
that works out well, and then maybe next time you'll like branch off and do something different, or even keep some of the same
Yeah, exactly. Because I think I want to perfect what I did last time,
stuff. Okay.
and
That's
then
fair.
I can branch off and start doing,
No,
Thank you.
that's I mean that's very
Jesus.
fair. I can get behind that.
Thank you, Tiny, for not sniping me.
You're welcome.
So is
I
Shaman
am
the one
not
Pokemon that
fortunate.
wasn't on your list? Is that how that works?
Feels good.
All right, let's go. Oh, we're back to the good old spaghetti boys. What you got for us?
I have to take him, dude. I have to take this
Oh
god.
no, you're picking up Hitmonlee?
I'm taking him on.
Shit, you're picking up Hitmonlee. I love how like you say that and I immediately know what you're going for.
Everybody knew. Okay, Hitmonlee.
So
long as you aren't taking anything down,
Unburden,
I'm happy.
Hitmonlee. I used to run it a little bit differently than you did. I used to always run normal gem fake out to get the Unburden. You ran it a couple different ways.
Yeah,
You
I've
found
got
multiple ways to get
sets
that
for
Unburden
days,
boost.
man. I've got sets for days.
Yeah, you do with him, which is pretty nice. The stab fighting is pretty good. He also gets rapid spin, shockingly.
Which is weird.
I think all of like the Hitmons do. Yeah, I think it's a great pick. Unburden is one of the best, craziest abilities in the game. Especially with how items are nowadays. It's like so easy to get rid of your item or to use an item. Great move, hits hard. Sort of one-dimensional and you kind of know how to prepare for it, but even once you prepare for it, it can still do a shit ton of damage to your team.
How do you prepare for 600 speed?
Yeah, exactly. Like there's really no way to prepare for that unless you like only run high jump kick and we protect, but other than that, you usually don't do that. So I think it's good. It gets access to close combat, which is great. Does it get Stone Edge? I think it gets
Stone Edge, Earthquake.
It does get all of
Knock
those.
Off.
Okay.
I just quaked.
It's a great, solid, physically attacking Pokemon. Pairs well with Feeny. I like that. I really like that. I'm interested to see how it pairs with the genies, but I like it. I like it. I'm cool with that. And now we are. Oh, we're back to the wheel pick here with the Prideful Pelipers.
Yep. Yeah, okay. I was just checking for a moment. I've been laggy up, but
No,
so I
you're good.
wasn't
You're
quite
good.
sure.
So,
I wanted to see
what
if
other
the sheet was
busted
good.
Pokemon are you drafting?
Hydreigon and Araquanid.
Araquanid was actually going to be my next pick,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Arak's a good boy. But yeah, Hydreigon and Araquanid, both of them also resist fire, and in Araquanid's case, it's like resist ground, and Hydreigon's case, it levitates, obviously.
Yeah.
So that makes Megira even better, but the Zetmon needed help, obviously.
Yep. You have an incredibly balanced team right now, which is pretty scary.
Yeah. And of course, Lele likes having the opponent being slower, so I can run specs or whatever, and just run through teams.
Absolutely. So they actually pair very well together. Araquanid also gets sticky webs, which is very scary. Sticky webs with your team is very, very good. So everyone, make sure you bring. Well, I guess you can't use it against Shield and Friends.
Hey,
Richard. That's one thing. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny if he beats you, just because like you can't use stuff.
Sticky web up.
But yeah,
can I
mean,
just
it's good Pokemon. Is it water? Is it water bubble or water head? I forgot what it's just water bubble, right?
Water bubble.
Water bubble.
Yeah, water bubble.
Water bubble.
Which has like 3 effects, which is silly.
Can I just give Richard the prize of most hateful sniper ever?
Did I double snipe you or something?
Yes.
Oh, you wanted Hydreigon and oh wow, okay. Yeah, Hydreigon's great. You can use it physically and specially, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Really, really great.
It gives
Pokemon.
me defog too. It's my second defogger.
Yeah, Araquanid I think is really good as well because it gets like access to sticky webs and all that stuff, but it also gets with that leech life boost. I think that really helped out a Pokemon like Araquanid just to give it some sort of recovery.
It can run Rest Off legitimately. And Araquanid also benefits. Just Water Bubble still.
Yeah, Water Bubble is
Scowl, Liquidation, just kills you. You can Sticky Web, not Sticky Web, you can Spider Web trap people? I think it's Spider Web is the name. It's basically block.
It's Spider Web.
Which is always fun. And yeah, it's just...
Yeah, a lot of different sets you can run on both of those Pokemon. Very versatile. Great typings. Say you have Dragon, Steel, Fairy.
Yeah, that's covered now. I have a bit of a flying weakness, a bit of electric weakness, and a bit of fairy weakness.
You have dark fighting and psychic as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so you just have to round out your weaknesses, and then you've got a really, really, really solid team. So.
Why am I constantly
being
happy with these first couple picks? Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
You see, the way to not get sniped is to not have a plan on beforehand.
I mean, I technically didn't really have a plan beforehand, so I feel that. That's true. I haven't really gotten sniped yet, other than really Araquanid.
I didn't have a plan yet. Just every turn I need to pick, I pick 2 mons. And somehow, by the mother of love,
that's great.
People pick those mons.
That's great. I mean, that's what happens during the draft all the time. Is you're gonna get sniped.
Yeah.
So back to Kevin.
Any snipes though.
What's your pick, Kev? What you got for us?
Strong boys only. I'm taking my Mega Garchomp.
Ooh.
I think that one's very interesting.
God dang it.
I hate how it loses speed on its Mega. And
whom?
The fact that it has a speed drop when it Mega evolves bothers me, but other than that, it's a really great Pokemon. It's another Ice type weakness though. I'm very, very surprised. The fact that you picked up 2 Pokemon that are quad weak to Ice type moves is...
It just be like that sometimes. I'm not gonna let it affect me.
It do. But I'm interested to see where you'll go with that. Feeny does eat up those Ice type moves, like I said before, pretty well. Yeah. And Hitmonlee can take down an Ice type pretty well. But I think Mamoswine is actually... Whoever picked up Mamoswine is going to be great against your team.
Ooh.
So that's...
Mamoswine doesn't stand a chance against Hitmonlee anyway, so it's cool.
That's true. That's true.
You're just kicking a woolly mammoth to death.
I can't wait to tell Nick to run like Focus Sash Mamoswine.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you just do...
honestly, Icicle Crash might be able to one-shot it if it's like Choice Banded.
Guys, Focus Band.
So
I don't
Focus Sash.
Alright, let's see here. Back to Tiny. What you got for us? I know, right?
I picked Mamoswine. No.
I'll take Mamoswine female.
Female. I'll take this Porygon too. Is there a Mamoswine too? No.
Just a Mamoswine with like really tiny tusks.
He's a little baby.
I mean, you can pick up Pillow Swine.
Hello. Violet.
Yeah,
decent
Pillow-Swine with Eviolite is actually
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, no,
Not
I
bad,
think
Mark.
before I go down that route, I'm gonna finish my Firewater Grass Core.
Oh, so
And-
Mega Blaziken. No, no, what are you picking up? So you need a water type. What you
I
got?
need water. And genuinely torn between a couple of them.
Please, I need a water type this round.
Scary.
Please don't pick up.
Um.
Please don't pick up.
Yeah, I'm torn between a couple. I don't want to talk this out because I don't want people to talk me into the one that they don't want.
Give them a number and let us pick a number.
Please
That's
don't
fair.
pick up.
No, I'm not gonna go that route.
Oh.
Let me pick a
You
Pokemon
got
for you.
It's like, I need them. Don't pick them. Just
Yeah,
don't.
that would go.
It's one,
Great.
2, or 3. It's honest. I'm torn between 3, and I might as well just flat out say them.
Sure.
I'm torn between a Blastoise, a Suicune, and a Volcanion.
Ooh,
Any
very,
awesome.
very
Take 'em.
different.
Take
Blastoise
'em.
is great because it can
Okay,
rapid
okay.
spin.
Yeah.
I'm token one Suicune.
Yeah, it can also do pretty
Suicune
well.
is awesome.
You think
Volcanion,
it's probably the
I
best
don't
option there?
personally like, but you might be able to run it well.
Yeah.
Volcanion cool. You really need to be able to put a water
That's
Yeah,
type.
the one
Volcanion's a
that-
really cool Pokemon. I just don't personally like it. That's
I ran Volcanion last season of this.
We
Volcanion
can
is
get
on the
healed
grill.
though, correct?
what was the
It's,
third one?
You
Was it
do that
Suicune?
you could Gracium Z
Yeah.
Florally, which is nice.
They
Yeah.
took Water Absorb away from Suicune, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
so
pressure. You
sad.
can pressure spill people though, which
I
is
still
always nice.
freaking hate going against Suicunes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Suicune's a great Pokemon overall. Does it get defog? Because I feel like it should if it doesn't.
Suicune can beat teams. Suicune
Yes,
just
Suicune can definitely beat teams. And if you get to set up any kind of Calm Mind on Suicune, that thing is...
That thing is bulky. So, and honestly, of the 3 I mentioned, Suicune is the one that I'm leaning towards the most.
Okay.
Because of the fact that you can Calm Mind it, and there's a lot of some
I think
checks to
Suicune's the
it.
best of them.
Yeah,
But
I think Suicune's great unless you don't have any ideas to get rid of hazards. Because you don't really have a hazard remove. I guess Altaria learns defog.
Yeah.
So you're
Player's
fine.
a pretty good defogger though, if you
Does
want to run
Suicune get defog, or am I just thinking shit out?
I thought
does it?
Suicune did,
No,
but
it
I'm
doesn't.
not sure. If it did, that would be amazing.
I don't
Nah,
know.
Suicune doesn't get defog.
Yeah,
doesn't?
no.
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't
If
think so.
only.
I am gonna go with Suicune
Okay.
just so I don't take
I like it.
another
I like
fight.
it. That's a very, very solid pick. What is it? The North Winds Pokemon or something like that? Not bad.
Sounds
Northern,
like it.
Northern Winds.
The Suicune Pokemon.
Really? It's the Suicune. I love it. But no, very, very strong. Great water stab. Gets access to a couple ice type moves, which is nice as well. Calm Mind is
Nice.
great. Because it's bulky enough to pretty much eat a hit from anything, so you can kind of, if you can take 2 hits of something, and you can get a free Calm Mind up, and then
Yeah.
kind of do some stuff.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. It
And
gets
it
access
has
to
access to-
recovery too, if I'm not mistaken.
It actually has access to rest.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking of for its recovery. I was like, I knew it wasn't like one of the popular recovery, but yeah, I mean, you can run Resto Chesto on it, and that could be interesting.
Yeah, and rest is an interesting one.
I heard, what was that?
Never mind.
Wait, no, wait, what did you say?
I was in the background. I didn't realize.
Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go, Charlie. What's your next Pokemon, man? What you got?
I select Vaporeon.
Okay, that's another great water type. With water absorb,
again?
which I think is crazy. Your team is, God, your team is
Wait,
scary.
what one did he choose?
Vaporeon.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Really tough Pokemon to pair for. I love the water absorb on it. I think it's one of the better evolutions, especially in a draft league format. Really great natural bulk. Scald, Wish, Protect. Really good access to stuff. It's great. If you can run Wish effectively, I think it's a very, very good Pokemon.
Very true.
And it can eat up
Good though.
most stuff. It's pretty good. I like that pick. Alright, Quake, we're back to you, man. What you got?
Okay. I'm scared Token's gonna pick one of his water types, but I think I'm safe, so I'm gonna choose something else like Rotom Heat. Can I pick Rotom Heat?
Rotom Heat, you got it.
What did? Oh, Rotom Heat. I love that.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Rotom Heat.
Really, really good Pokemon. Quad weak to ground, but it's got Levitate, so that helps.
Yes.
Yeah, Rotom
The only
Heat
thing
is
it's
great.
weak
The
to is
electric
water.
and fire stab without being weak to ground is really nice. He's a little oven. He's like an easy bake oven, so you can cook your stuff in it as a kid. No, it's great. Overheat is just an incredible move when it's stab like that with a great special attack. You can volt switch out too, which is nice. I've seen a lot of cool things being run on him, and I think that's a great pick. I think it... I haven't actually seen it run with a lot of the stuff on your team, so that'll be really interesting to see. I'm really curious to see how that pairs well with like Mega Diancie and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just really happy I got those certain 4 Pokemon because I didn't have actual solutions if they were chosen, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. Then you can start to round out your team with different typings and things like that. I like it. I like it. So I'm actually going to dip back into a Pokemon I've used many times before, just because I think it's fun, and I've run like at least 6 different sets on it, maybe more. So I'm gonna dip into my water type, and I'm going to grab Jellicent.
I almost picked Jellicent.
Yeah, I was going back and forth for my water type as either Jellicent or Milotic, but I think I'm gonna go Jellicent.
Jellicent? Okay, that's
just because my Milotic is such an incredible Pokemon, but I think I think I'm gonna do some. I came up with a few sets recently for Jellicent that I kind of want to try out and see if they work in a draft league.
You had Jellicent last time, didn't you?
Actually, I had Jellicent and Milotic last season.
Yeah.
I picked 2 Pokemon that do pretty much the same thing. So, it gets access to. Oh my gosh, poison type moves, ghost type moves, water type moves, ice type moves, grass type moves, fairy type moves. So it's really good in that way. It's also a great bulky Pokemon with access to recover. It's my little thick boy with a mustache, so can't go wrong with him. I like it. I've used him on a lot of teams before. I think he pairs very well with Donphan. I like using the 2 of them together, and I have before in the past. I'm curious. I got some decent bulk between Donphan, Roserade, and Jellicent. And I got 2 hard hitters with Pinsir and Tapu Koko. So I gotta pick up some other things to round out my team, but I hate you. So let's move on. We are back. Oh, we're back with Nikki G.
Token, I hate you.
I love you too, man. I love
you
too. Spread the love.
That's just...
Alright, Kev, what did Nick pick up?
How is this even possible?
Because I'm Belgian.
I'm also Belgian.
Alright, did Nick write his pick
obviously better.
But why am I the one
picking Tyrantrum?
Oh, Tyrantrum. That's an interesting one. I'm not a huge fan of Tyrantrum. I think it looks cool. I don't know. It's interesting. Dragon and Rock type, which is a very interesting typing. It gets Strong Jaw, right? That's its ability?
I mean, don't you generally run like Rockhead or whatever?
Oh yeah, Rockhead. That's what people run on it. That makes more sense. Yeah, it gets really high attack stat. I don't think its speed stat is that great to pair with its attack stat, though, if I'm not mistaken.
71 speed.
Yeah.
That is really good defense.
It's not great.
It does get Dragon Dance, though, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so it can D-dance up and be a hard hitter. It's weak to a lot of things, which was the problem with it, but...
It can set up rocks.
It can... I don't know if you'd want to set up rocks with Tyrantrum, but it could be something that could come in viable for him. Because, yeah, he has Mamoswine to set up rocks, and Celesteela, which are a lot better.
I'm pretty sure Celesteela doesn't get rocks.
Oh, that's right, it doesn't. I always said if it got rocks, it would be like even more busted than it is. That's right. No, you're right. If it got... Oh my gosh, if that thing got Stealth Rock. Oh my goodness.
It's already, like, what, A plus S? It's like, maybe Dan. Maybe just gone.
Alright, so yeah, Tyrantrum is a very interesting pick. But let's move on to our other Belgium.
Right.
What you picking up, man?
Right. Okay, it's that time of the year again.
Are you just closing your eyes and going down the list and picking? Is that kind of how that works?
I wish I could say that was the way I'm doing this. But,
so, who still has Magic Bounce?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, I don't like an absolute.
Honestly, I don't think there's anyone left. I think you picked up.
Am I allowed to pick now too? Okay. No. Okay. So tier 3 again, right? Yeah, it's time for another tier 3. We're gonna, I really hate Stealth Rock and all that.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do against that is get someone with Defog, and I'm gonna get Florges.
Okay.
Oh, Florges
is actually a pretty good Pokemon.
Yeah, I need to start my grass, water, and fire somewhere, am I right?
Okay.
Florges isn't grass type. Florges is fairy.
Thank you for slacking me, Zeta.
Oh, I suppose so.
Everyone with magic bounce.
Florges is just fairy
No,
type.
I don't.
You know
I don't have
right,
Mega
man?
Absol.
Florence is cool.
Only
because
Mega
a lot of
Absol.
the casters have
I'm
to
Mega
rely on
Diancie.
protect, but it gets sensitive too, so it can heal itself in one turn.
Zeta,
You
I can't
absolute
do at all
pigeon.
RTSK, just fair warning.
Yeah, I know how it
But
is.
really, really good Pokemon. I've actually had Florges on a draft league team before. Great bulk. It can also Wish Protect.
Damn,
Wait,
it's just
that's-
very
that's-
nice.
Yeah, it's a fairy type, which I think it's one of the better fairy types that's left. There are some good fairies that are still left in there, but for the most part, I think it's
It can
very,
do
very good.
healies.
Wish synthesis was what I was talking about, because that's a lot of the other wishers don't have like another recovery with themselves, so they open themselves up a lot when they're wishing because they have to protect them. They want to keep themselves safe. But with wish synthesis, you have the option to have one turn heal yourself, which leaves you a lot less susceptible to setups and whatnot, which is real nice.
Okay, so yeah, he was talking
Yeah,
about
that's
how
what- that was
Florges can use Wish probably better than any other Pokemon.
Damn, I need to
So
remember
it was
that.
really, I'm sure it was tough for the stream and everybody to hear him, but yeah, Florida's it's great with its Wish. Honestly, Moonblast is still such a powerful move.
Good special tester.
And yeah, it gets access to a lot of other different stuff. Great special attack stack, great special defense stack, great special Pokemon overall. It's very special. But no, I like it. I don't understand your team, but I like it. So that's good.
I understand my team. kind of.
I'm glad you do. You might have to get drunk every time you play so that you can like understand your team again.
Yeah, that's right, man.
I love how he picked up so many Pokemon though. Watch him be the person to like trade every week with people and pick up like just because he has things that like everybody needs as like utility Pokemon. That could be hilarious if you just pick up so many good Pokemon just because like
Trading
start trading or
sounds
doing
hard.
trades or something.
It's legit.
Alright, so we are now to... Oh, we're back to the Dallas Duskulls. What does Miss Pico Wolf want? Ooh! Okay, I'm interested. She is going to pick up Aggron.
Oh.
Is that Mega or?
No, she already has Mega Houndoom, so she's just picking up normal Aggron.
Oh, okay.
We don't really see that too often. It'll be interesting.
It was a fun one.
Gets access to one of the best special move pools in the game, but you can't use them because it's just awful special attack stat. Honestly, it's a pretty good Pokemon. Steel Rock is weak to a lot of things. It's got that quad weak to fighting Antiground, which is really scary.
Rip Marcus.
It's pretty
Yeah.
bulky on the defensive side, and it hits pretty hard on the offensive side. I think it's a very good fairy killer. I think it's a pretty good fairy killer. That's not good. My laptop just died on me. That was where all of my charts were. Well, while that's booting back up.
F in chat for token.
Yep, let's see. Oh, no, wait. Here we go. It's coming back up. I'll type in my password. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the Yellow Empire.
Oh, it's me. Hey, 1 or 2?
1.
Tree.
I forgot about that. We picked 1 the last 2 times, guys. Should we pick 2 this time?
No, I say 1.
You want to go 1 again? So we're going to go 1 3 times in a row? Alright, we'll go with
Yeah,
1.
we got lucky with 1 so far.
Miss Magius.
Ooh.
What was your other
special
one?
Pokemon.
Alolan Marowak.
Yeah, I'm fine with 1.
Okay.
Oh, I'd rather you have Miss Magius than Alola Marowak is scary.
It has to
I am perfectly okay with Miss Magius over that. Really, really great ghost type Pokemon. Very, very good specially. It gets access to a lot of different special good moves.
Does it get Heal Bell or?
I don't know if it gets Heal Bell. It might. I could definitely see it getting Heal Bell.
shake
I've mostly
things up
seen
for
it just
my
being
Mega.
run offensively
does
because
get
the
Heal Bell.
special attack stat is very high. It's
It's
got a nice
Heal
speed
Bell.
stat too to pair along with it, so it's cool.
It's Memento. It's not.
Yeah, it's got a pretty decent move pool with some good stuff in there, so I like it.
It's Mystical Fire, which is really fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much more
Mystical
modes about
Fire is
it.
great. Alright, let's move back onto Cloud. Are you here? You haven't said anything in a while.
Well, I'm here, yes.
Okay, what are the biggest Daves picking?
We are gonna go for my tier 4 pick.
Ooh, okay.
And we're gonna go with Vanillux, if that's still...
Oh yeah, that is still there.
That's cool.
Heck yeah.
Very, very underrated Pokemon, I feel like, just because people
Oh yeah.
shit on it so much from 5th gen. I think it's a relatively strong Ice type.
Yeah. Not many good ones.
Yeah, there's Ice types are far and few between. I think Mamoswine's like relatively one of the best ones.
Mamoswine, Weavile.
Yeah, that's true. We've always
oh wait,
done that.
Cure Black.
So no, I think
I
Vanillix
just
is a great
realized
pick. Interesting with the rest of the stuff that you have. Very, very interesting team. I'm curious to see how it'll shape out. No, Vanillix is great. I don't remember what its abilities are. I've never really used it. If I'm being
Snowboarding is the big one, like the big one, because it lets you blizzard people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
It's Reformer too. I want
Decent ice type. Yeah, I think it's good. So let's go ahead and move to Sean. Sean, just give us one of your picks, and then we're gonna take a break, and we'll come back and we'll start off with your next pick.
Okay.
Sylveon.
Oh, what was it?
Sylveon?
Ooh, that's a great pick. Great fairy type with the pixelate ability.
Is that tier 1 or tier 2?
It's tier 1.
Yeah, it's tier 1.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly. But I think it is probably one of the better fairy types, if not the best fairy type that you can kind of pick up in a draft league format. Just because of how bulky it is, plus it hits very, very hard. So you can run multiple sets with it, and it's very, very good. I think that balances his team out in a very scary way. I like it though. I really like it though. Mega Venusaur, Feraligatr, Infernape, Gliscor, and Sylveon. A lot of big name Pokemon in that list.
Big giants.
A lot of big name Pokemon in that list. I really like your team. I think it's coming along well. Yeah, and that fairy typing is definitely a nice thing to have. It's definitely something you kind of like. You don't have to get it, but it's like really,
It's pretty useful.
Yeah.
It's like one of the most useful things right now. Just because it is the newest typing. Nice. I like that. I think that's a good way to end this off for the half. So if you are watching this on YouTube after the fact, this is going to be where we're ending the first episode. The second episode will be up later with the second half of the draft. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. But if you are watching this on Twitch and you are live with us, we're going to take about a 10-minute break. I'm going to grab some food. I am very hungry. I didn't even eat lunch, and I barely had breakfast. I'm amazed that I'm still coherent. So I'm going to get some food. I will be back in about 10 minutes. I'm going to turn up the music, so enjoy that. It's just some remixes of Pokemon stuff. But enjoy the break, and we will be back. All right.